Hey everybody, just doing a little bit of listing randomly. Well, not randomly gonna list, but just decided to go live randomly. So got all my stuff here, my lights set up, barricaded myself in so that I can get some listing done. The only thing with doing this is I wish I could play music in the background, but I don't want to get fussed at like I did on my previous video. I thought I was in the clear. Thought I was totally fine. Thought they weren't going to fuss at me. I don't know what happened, but let me make sure I am muted on YouTube. I believe I am. As soon as it finds me. There we go. We are muted. Okay, sweet. But yeah, I'm just going to be here. Anybody wants to hang out, they can. If not, other stuff's going on. I know there's some other shows. I'm just doing this as an opportunity that if anybody else doesn't have anything to do, move my computer so it doesn't get in the way of my photos. I'm gonna get some listing done. Pair of boots. Da-na-na-na. Whoops. Okay. Found these bad boys in the mountains. These right here. If you can see that label. Dan Post. Might not jump to these just yet because I got to do a little bit of research. Let's toss those over there. Picked up a few goodies today. I'm excited to put this thing together. What's up, Ken? Says there's two. I just did this randomly. Want to get some listing done. What you up to tonight, Ken? Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Man, if they took this thing out. Oh, that's hot. This thing's pretty cool. Let me put it together. I know Rabbit goes there. And Pooh goes there.
Why, hello there.
Oh, sweet. It works.
Press a number button. Press the carrots with the bright lights, and let's start counting.
Okay.
Press the carrots with the bright lights, and let's start counting.
Oh, nice.
Press the carrots with the bright lights, and let's start counting. Press the carrots with the bright lights, and let's start counting. 1. That's very, very good. Press a
Nice,
number button.
man.
Press the carrots with the right lights, and let's start counting. 1, 2. That's
Sweet.
very. Find the number 8. 8. You did it.
Okay, that thing works. Sweet. That's awesome, dude. She runs a
Find the
5K.
number 10.
Oh, no, off. You getting all that stuff ready, dude. You're a good man. What is this thing from? Vintage Winnie the Pooh Tiger Games pre-owned, but with the original box and with the original manual. So that's pretty sweet. I'm gonna start doing some photos of this here. Yeah, Ken, how have your sales been, man? Been kind of waiting for another video from you. Oh, they took the sticker off. This thing was purchased on clearance from Walmart some time ago. Oh, in 1998, so pretty sweet. My contact's getting a little blurry, but it should be good. But yeah, all right, 4 people. So there's some random people out there. Let me know. Are you listing? Are you just listening? Are you hanging out? I have buried myself in here, and I'm gonna list until I can get out of the office. I have something to drink. I've already gone to the restroom, so now I'm gonna peel the sticker off of this box. I paid $12.25 for this item. Looks to be pretty cool. Looks like they've super glued a sticker on here. Goodness gracious. Definitely use the Goo Gone. But yeah, no, I'm gonna get a little bit of listing done. Had really great sales last week. Oh, good job, Krillin. Good job listing. Same thing here, man. Yeah, man, a lot of people got busy on Labor Day. I dropped a video yesterday. We did went to our little anniversary weekend, had a good little weekend. But man, I had to put my butt back in gear to get back to listing because I was kind of like, no, yeah, pack up orders. Really, really great sales while we were gone. So, what's up, Joe Deals? Nice, man, getting stuff cleaned up. There you go, Ken. Write it down, man. Set those goals. Found my Vampire McNuggets. Oh, good job, man. Yes, cleaning reminds you on stuff that you have, or I do that all the time. I'll find an item and then I'll list it and it sells in like a day. And I'm like, great. I buried that under something. Guys, you should see how small my little working space is right now. I'm like looking for a little towel to get some of the sticky residue off. Then yeah, gonna do some photos. The photo booth is right here behind you guys. Well, where the laptop is, so I can still keep up with the chat. This is like old residue. But yeah. I'm gonna list this Winnie the Pooh. It's Pooh Counting Carrots. I'm gonna list this thing pretty high because there was only one other listing out there. So no sold yet, but there's only one other one in competition that does have a couple of views. Well, more than a couple of views. And they have it listed for $100. What's up? Karen's at the beach. How's it going? Thanks for hanging out. Don't know if I've met you before. So thanks for joining in. This is just a fun little listing live. Pretty fun. I do have to look up some research for some other people. Had somebody on a video ask about the size of a jacket. So I think, yeah, I have that in here with me. So I'll be able to look that up. Got a few messages on items today while I was at work. All right. Karen, what beach are you at? Oh, there were tons of toys in this series. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to put the box behind it. Put the setup in front of it. And the game manual. Put that to the side. Make it nice and pretty. Take a sip of... Not a sponsor, unless they want a sponsor. Bang, man. I do like these things. What's up, man? How are y'all doing? Tonight, always good seeing you. Just a little live to have some fun, entertain, do some Q&A, as well as get some listing done. People liking my new funny. No, man. Getting hyped tonight. No, guys, this is like Thursday is like my Friday night. So, you know, as a pastor, I work Sunday. I do Sunday through Thursday. So Thursday night is like my late night to do a lot of listing. So I try to knock out a bulk of my listing on Thursday and Friday night. So, what's up, Heidi? How's it going? Thanks for hanging out. Sorry, just realized I had trash and I gotta put a trash bag in my trash can. Krillin, if you're still here, man, our thrift stores are loaded with suits, man. Loaded. And I don't know a thing about them. I need you to make a video. All right, trash can is ready. I mean, I'm glad you're still there. I will, dude. It's just when I know I gotta, you know, hit you up probably on Instagram and stuff, because when I'm in there, like I'll be hitting up 2 or 3 stores tomorrow. I know they probably have the opportunity of having some high-end suits there, because, you know, some of my reseller friends and even myself, I found just in the basic jackets, I find $50, $60 jackets. A friend of mine just found, you know, can't think of the name, architecture or something, like a $250 basic jacket in there. So I know some of the suit blazers and suit sets, they're coming from some high-end homes around here. So yeah, I gotta contact Dan. Said he wants to be in our Tuesday Night Live with Yakov, and definitely want to chat with him, man. I love all the stuff that he does. So here's a stipulation, guys. I'm going to drop the link in here. If you want to jump in, you totally can, but you might entertain the crowd a little bit. You can ask me some questions, but I do want to get some listing done, and sometimes I get myself distracted. But I'll drop the link in here if anybody wants to hang out. Please feel free. I'll answer all the questions I can, but I don't want to be totally, disrespectful to you. I'll answer questions on, how I do my photos, how I do my listings. I do need to, sorry, this is going to get in your eyes a bit. I do have these giant lights. There, it's not too bad. Yeah, that looks good. Turn this
Why,
down.
hello there. Find the number 7.
How do you list as far as returns? Sorry, Pooh. Winnie the Pooh started talking. As far as returns, what do you mean returns? Did you already get a return and you got to relist it? There's an option for that, I know, on the eBay app. But what's up, Greg? We took a little trip to the Blue Ridge Mountains over here in Virginia. Do I offer returns? Yes, everybody kind of does that differently. I have pretty good luck with, I do 30-day returns. Buyer pays shipping. Yeah, clothing, oh my goodness. People want to know all the measurements. You give it to them, and then they send it back and say it doesn't fit. That's so much fun. Sorry, guys, for jumping in late. Listen, this awesome 1998 Tiger. Tiger. It's right there above the button. This 1998 vintage working Pooh Counting Carrots toy. What's up, Mayor Catch? Just reading some of y'all's comments. So yeah, Greg says, yeah. People like sometimes want to be terrible. I haven't had any terrible returns. I had one big return, a $327 item. But he shipped it back in perfect working condition, so I was able to relist it. But yeah, Curlin, but I just don't have your email. But I do offer them, and I'll still, like, I even tell the buyer, like, since I have it on buyer pays returns, if I notice there's nothing wrong with the product, I'll refund the buyer the price of the item and the shipping that it cost them as well. So they're not in any kind of loss on the item. But like Uncle B, my man, Uncle B, he does free shipping on everything. He says it helps his sales out tremendously. So everybody just pick your option that works best for you, and just be really good with your customer service. Whether they lie or not, as long as they don't mess your item up, or maybe if they go through and they're authentically saying it broke when they got there, and they can give you pictures as proof, just set it up to where the post office reimburses you for the shipping disaster, or whoever you had to ship it. I'm gonna put this thing back in the box. Yeah, another good answer there, Greg. Sometimes if a buyer has an issue on something, if it's that cheap of an item, I've sold a couple $15 items, that I paid $1 for, and something's wrong with it. I just had a guy the other day bought a cell phone case from me. Said it was the wrong one in the box. I said, cool, throw it in the trash. It cost me $1. Left me a positive review thanking me for the great customer service. So I'd rather have that awesome review on my account other than anything else. Finally got the PS5 pre-order. Have you seen the eBay prices on this? I don't know if you paid that much. Because, man, those prices were ridiculous. Somebody posted it on Instagram. They said people were paying $850. Yeah, I'm debating on, since they release it so quick, the GoPro 9 they just released, and I'm like, man, it's $100 off right now, and I was already wanting to buy the GoPro 8, so the 9 has the front-facing camera. Kind of excited about that. Hey, what's up, Dory? Nice. Good job, Dory. I'll have to go check that out. All right, let me find this. I just sent you an email, Krillin. Check it out. All I'm asking is we keep the talk positive, sir. Try to, I like showing positivity to everybody and encouraging people. So I don't want to get it all, any type of dramatic or anything. Not saying you only do that. You do really good, fun shows and stuff. Don't mind laughing and humor, but thank you so much, Dory, guys. Well, thank you, Try Flippers. Check out Dory. Check that out. But look at that, Dory. They went ahead and shared your info. So that's super cool. Let me finish getting pictures of this. I need the poo. I gotta get more than one item done per 10 minutes. You guys welcome the man, the myth, the legend, Chicken all the way.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Listing, man.
Yep, me too. I'm just trying to get some listings done now.
It's good.
I'm gonna spend tomorrow trying to reorganize some stuff because I got, it's like everything else. Gotta, I want to rent more space, but then I'm like, you know what? I really have the space in here. I have to just be more efficient. I have like one dead
Yeah.
area, and it's like, you know what? I need another rack. I was like, I have too many suits. Because you know what it is
Right.
when that's the one drawback I'll tell you. It's like anything else, risk reward. When you buy like the jackets and the suits, you can have good profit in it. Like you can have items that you buy for 510 and you could sell them for 100, 50 to
Right,
100, maybe even more. So the profit is there, but it takes but suits, even if they're very expensive, they could be really like high-end suits. They still take a while.
Your problem that you have is you have the good knowledge and not enough time to list it all. So you have
that was
knowledge
the
to
thing.
go get it.
Yeah. Well, before the apocalypse, I wanted to get somebody to help me list.
Yeah.
But then, obviously for obvious reasons, it's like, can't have anybody.
Yeah, you're trying to be safe. Yeah. But how many listings do you get done probably on average, like in a week?
Yeah, that's the thing is I shoot for like 10 listings a day, but I haven't been, of course, I'd be getting less done, but
yeah.
That's the thing is but that's like what I like to do. I like to try to get, I try to like to do 10 reps,
Right.
And, but, or if like one day I don't, and then that's what happens, that sometimes I stay too long on the YouTubes.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll get on Tommy and Tracy's show and you're like, done.
Yeah, they want to, and they talk for like 4 hours. So it's like, all right, I was going to get like, 10 listings done. And then I got maybe one or two. And then.
Right. It happens. I do the same thing. And that's why tonight I was like, I'm trying to make myself like, yeah, I can chat, but like I get, got the photos done for this, but I'm trying to pick up my pace. So.
But if I don't have any motivation, then it's like, I have to have some motivation. I have to have some, like if I just sit down here and, like I'll put music on or something, but then after a while, even the music gets old.
Yeah.
So yeah, so like I said, like if you ever want to send, like, so let's say you go to a thrift or something, whatever it was, the best thing always, the first thing you do when you go like say the suits are on a rack, right?
Oh yeah.
Open up the jacket and just take a picture of the label itself. And usually I could tell, like that's the first thing, like, I could just look at the suit from the side and tell you what it is, but that takes like years to know. I used to have to go through every suit in the rack, like go look through them, but now I could just look, like this way, be like, okay, this is, I could just look at the pattern and know what it is. But like for you, like if you look at the rack, just open up the front button like this. Let me show you here. Like, so like if you go, hold on, I'm gonna flip the camera. Okay, can you see that now?
Yeah. All right. See you later, Ken. Hope your wife does really good on that your girlfriend does really good on that 5K, buddy. I really do. And I'll see you in a little bit, Dory. I know. Finishing up the day job, gets fun. But yeah, I see the suit, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so say you're looking at this suit. This looks like a regular business suit that you find, right? Like, okay. Now, first thing you do is you open it up, and usually there's two labels in here, okay? There's one with the designer and one with the vendor, okay? So it might say like Macy's, like for example, I don't have one for Macy's, but like it will say like Macy's on one side and then Ralph Lauren on the other side. So that's the first thing. Like let me show you real quick. Like this one here. Like here, say Ralph Lauren on this side, right? And then let's see, on the other side, there's not like usually. And then on the other side, there might be, it might say Lord and Taylor. It might say, that like these are, maybe this one was bought from the website, so
Yeah.
they don't have. Somebody might have bought it online directly, so it doesn't have a vendor on it. But a lot of times they'll have the vendor. Like I said, so it'll say Macy's, or the high end ones will say like Saks Fifth Avenue, or like Nordstrom's, or more of the higher end, and that will kind of
Yeah.
tip you off too. Like, you're familiar with the higher end stores, so
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
in
Yeah. So
general,
I just don't like, for
yeah,
me,
yeah,
and it's so weird. It's I'm sure you've seen Kat, Nurse Flipper before.
yes, think,
She
yeah,
focuses on glass really well, and that's an area that people skip. For
yeah,
me,
yeah, yeah.
dude, I,
So
I
there's
meant to I meant to like send you a little video today. Actually, I ran quickly to the thrift stores.
uh-huh.
Um, the racks of suits at the two stores I went to today. If I combine the footage, I'm probably looking at about 40 feet of racks of just suits.
Wow.
I mean, and that's what they are. I mean, I have a jacket. I can't get to it right now, but I pulled a $60 coat off of the rack next to it. So there
Wow.
is good money stuff there.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I would say that to anybody, even in that Virginia, even if you're in a town in Virginia that's not like a wealthy town, there are areas, obviously, if people from Virginia, or Carolinas, or whoever, like, if your town might not be a wealthy town, there's areas that are very wealthy, closer to, Washington, D.C., that are very wealthy. So, not just because your thrift store is maybe an hour away from there, sometimes they pick up like in a certain radius. Like, it might be like a place like Savers with, I mean, I don't know if you know how Savers works, but they buy it from the charity. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
what
So,
what honestly
all right.
helps me
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
My fun secret is, and it's not really a secret, it's just where I live.
Uh-huh.
We are one of the largest training military bases for commanding officers.
Okay.
So we get upper ranked military that do training at our base or get
Yeah.
stationed here for like 6 months to 3 years.
Okay. And then they donate their stuff. But they're
Uh-huh.
not really the guys that have a lot of money in your area are the people like near Washington, the people who are in the lobbying business. That's where the big money is. People who work for large corporations, they send very powerful people that live in the surrounding counties around DC. Those suburb counties. Those are the people who have tremendous money.
Right.
Where you're gonna buy a suit that's gonna be like $3,000. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I definitely agree. I'm just telling you, the I think commanding general for the base, like, he goes to
Yeah.
my church. He
Okay.
dude, I got to go to his house. I
No, but in general, people who, and I mean, just
Yeah.
in a general sense, people in the military, I mean, they make good benefits and stuff like that, and they move on to other positions, corporate positions after the military. But in general, they don't really make. I'm talking about like a person who's buying a three, four, $5,000 suit is a guy who's making $1 million a year or up, not somebody who's making. I mean, to us, 200,000 might be a good income, but
Oh,
for
no.
people who, yeah.
He drives a $150,000 car.
All right.
He's
Well, if a guy is working for the government and making $250,000 car, I knew a few of those people. Those are the people you should kind of
he,
stay away
he's the
from.
one that
But
he's
let
the
me
one
show you real quick.
he lives
So
in a
here,
6,000 square foot home that the military pays for.
well, that's what I'm saying. Those are the
Yeah.
people you got to watch out for. So you see here, like this is Hickey Freeman, right?
Yeah.
This is a newish, like Hickey Freeman is a very good brand. This brand is, it's made in USA. Uh, you'll find a lot of older Hickey Freeman suits, but this is a newer label. So like this is a suit that, I mean, some people, like some people like Ronnie Hart, they hold off, and he gets actually better money than I do, for, to be honest, than what I sell for whatever reason. And but I'm gonna look for like $120, $130 for this suit. So like you can easily expect to get close to 100 for this suit.
What
you know,
what was your comp price on it? What did you get it for?
what did I pay?
Yeah.
I paid I'll tell you exactly what I paid because it was an adjustment. It was like $15 or 16 with 20% off, which was like $14 plus
It's not
I had
bad.
to pay another $10. There was a repair that I didn't notice. So I mean, usually this place that I go to, they they're they put stuff out that has repairs and that they don't see. This one place I go to, it's good because all the suits are the same price. So sometimes I can just run in there and just grab, like it doesn't matter if it's a super expensive suit or a cheap suit that, so I can get it for a low price. But what they do with one place, this place is very tricky. Like there's sometimes like I'll go through the suit while I'm online because that's another thing you got to be careful too now. And this is something that you're definitely it's gonna if it's something there's a learning curve for this that when you get it the first thing you have to look for is you have to look in the armpits. No,
Mm-hmm.
and it has nothing to do with expensive or cheap suit. Some of the some of the more expensive ones kind of like their hand, they're not wound as tight and they're sewn by hand. They're actually more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
They're a better fit, but the stitches come loose easier because
Gotcha.
they're not done with the machine, but it's a better fitting suit. So, but you have to remember, so if the armpits have sometimes I'll show you real quick here.
I thought
I'm
you were
not
about
gonna
to
make it
tell
too
me that
I'm
I
not
had to
gonna make
look
it too
for.
complicated, but I just want to show you something here.
No, I thought you were about to tell me I had to look for like pit stains.
Well, yeah, I mean when you're looking in there, I mean here like this here, this is another very good brand. This is another brand that you're gonna see a higher end brand that you will find. It's called Canali. Okay.
Okay.
This is a brand that's expensive, but like I wouldn't want to show you brands that you're never gonna find because then it's like, you know. But anyway, I bought this one. But so like this blazer here, even though this is like an older one, this is nice. This is an older one. But it's nice. It has these nice metal buttons. I'm gonna shoot for 100. Even I won't get it. Maybe I'll get 75, 60. Excuse me. But here, can you see this now?
Yeah.
So this I have to bring to the lady to have her to sew that, and she's probably gonna charge me like $10.
How many photos do you try to do like on a suit jacket?
The
Like, are
jacket
you
by
trying to
itself,
get
just the
all that kind of
jacket.
stuff you even showed me? Like, are you trying to get those stitchings? Are you trying to get all that?
What do you mean by those stitchings? No, I have that repaired. I'm not gonna sell it that way.
No, 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 no. I mean, when you're doing the photos, though, are you showing like I know you're showing pocket
Yeah.
emblem, but are you showing like ooh hand sewn, in that seam? Are you trying to show that in the photos, or are you just saying that in the
No, no,
like
because you know what? It's somebody who I don't have to I don't have to go that crazy because anybody who's buying suits like that, if they know that, like, the one thing that you gotta understand too is like when it and I have this happen a lot. Sometimes people say, "Oh, sell these suits for me," or let's say it's an estate sale company, like I got some great suits for you, and then I'll go there, and they'll be like custom made suits.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You know what? I gotta go. I gotta have a slight emergency, not deathly emergency, but I gotta go.
All right, man.
I'll check you later. All right, peace.
Let me know. Be safe. All right, buddy. All right. Sorry, guys. Krillin had to go. Guys, go sub to Uncle B because if I grow, he has to grow. Sub count, grow. But no, dude, I've been waking up every day, amazed. I really have. It is definitely growing. I'm excited. I pinch myself every day. Go ahead with your bad self, Dan. Guys, if you haven't checked out Dan, and the non-reseller content that he does, Dan, I dropped a new video, and it doesn't have any reselling items in there at all. It's all family fun. It was pretty fun. Dropped it yesterday. Yakov, I see you in the chat. Buy. I just get a buy. Jeez. But I'll drop this back in. Just doing some listing. If anybody wants to chat and list. doing some Q&A, having some fun. I got my photo booth set up here, so. Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, man, just a little fun something. I think that little creek scene in the middle, I might loop that for about an hour and just do ASMR babbling creek video. Because, dude, I just did 60 seconds of it, and I was like, felt nice and relaxing. I'm gonna be on for a couple hours, man. Thursday night is my late night, so I'll be on here for a little bit. Oh, okay. Bye for Krillin. Okay. But yeah, anybody can jump in, click the link. Just getting some photos done. Listening to these toms, brand new with tags. Women's classic marine blue heritage. They put the number in here, so I'm copying this listing, so I'm doing what they did. They sold them. They were successful. 663 flats. Blue. Ooh, I'm so excited. That'd be really sweet, dude. Guys, make your guesses right now. I'm about to bring my next guest on. What is he doing? Is he working on a video? Is he listing? Because he should be dedicating. If you watch Tuesday, he said Thursday night is his night to do this, guys, because he can't do it on Friday night. You guys welcome my buddy, Jake, a.k.a. Yakov. What's up, man?
I'm listing. I have to list. I got started, and I'm listing.
That's good, man. All right, see you in a little bit, Greg.
It's all for free shipping here. Yeah, I actually ended up... What did I end up doing? I ended up... See, this is what happens when I go live. I lost my train of thought.
Dan's guess was that you were complaining.
Oh. It's a good idea. Should always be complaining.
Oh, that should be your YouTube video. You go in there and while other people are buying stuff at thrift stores, you heckle them and tell them it's a bad purchase.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Take that out of your basket.
You know what you're gonna have? You know you're gonna have like anti-Semitic stuff coming at me if I do that.
No.
This Jewish boy telling me what to pick up, what not to pick up.
Dude, but all
Who does
the
he
viewer
think he
content,
is?
they'd love to watch that.
Oh yeah, people love to watch it, but people will hate to.
So I calculated last week's sales because, I did have one really, really good item. But it was pretty good. Hey, what's up, Russell? I want to go source and I have a huge death pile. Yeah, my justification is I try to list as many items as I buy.
Yeah, I'm working on that one. All right, there
Hold
it
on,
is.
we're going to bring another guest.
Oh,
We're
good.
bring another guest, and he has to jump in and he has to say what?
Hey, Jim.
Because that's what I've been saying when I've been seeing the sub count, dude, and it keeps growing. So let me introduce the man, the myth, Jimmy, Uncle B's Old School Flips.
What's going on?
What's up?
What?
Bro,
There we go.
Sub count?
I did. Yakov hit me up on Instagram and he goes, "What did you do?"
Who did you kill? I'm just joking.
I was like,
I wouldn't be
generosity,
surprised.
man. Generosity.
Well, that's cool, man. I heard something about with part time, right? Matt over at part time.
Yeah. I was thrifting one day Hey, new Instagram follower. Dude, I wish my Instagram people would sub. Like, everybody follows me on Instagram.
Right? I've talked to him a couple times on there.
Yeah, no. I found this really cool for 10 cents. You know, I've been picking up mugs. Getting some like vintage ones, and I found a vintage
What
Lego.
are you not picking up? You're picking up everything.
Dude, I'm just getting my knowledge down, Yakov.
Getting that knowledge
Well,
down.
I'm not picking up VHS tapes. I will tell you that, Yakov.
Well, that's a problem. That's a very big problem.
But
You're missing out on the dollar earned.
no, but what were the chances that I pick up this mug? I'm like, oh, sweet, Legoland. Flip it upside down like it's 1998. Sweet, vintage, Legoland. And then I look, and it has the printing inside the rim. I was like, printing inside the rim, fully wrapped, very colorful. Dude, this is like a $20 mug. This will do pretty good. I turn it around, and it's matte. And I was like, Legoland, California, and it
Right.
says matte. I was like, because I was wanting to send him something to say thanks anyway. Because, dude, I just love that he's a dad and,
Right.
you know, has a full-time job and stuff. And I was like, he lives in California. His name's Matt. I'm just going to pack this up, write him a note, tell him thanks, you know? I was like, because I do.
Right.
I appreciate his knowledge.
I mean, yeah, he's
And,
helped out he's helped out so many people. Yeah.
Yeah, and we have chatted. Like, we even chat on Instagram a lot, too. You know, when I sold that really, like, big profitable hat, he's like, bro, send me the picture of that hat. And I said, why? He says, because I'm going to go look for those, dude. He's like, that was a really profitable hat.
Right.
And so I sent it to him, and he just said, yeah, me and this guy, Josh, we've actually talked in a chat before. He's a really down-to-earth dude. He doesn't even know. I do watch some of his videos. You know, he's subbed to my channel. And he says, hey, guys, I really want you guys to go check it out. Because it was me, and then Kevin sent him something. He goes, I got 2 things from Virginia. Because Commonwealth Picker sent him something. And he goes, these are both really stand-up dudes. They're working hard. They're doing really good. And then I jumped like 100. Well, it was like 70 overnight.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, the other weird say what thing. Spoiler alert for all 14 of you that are watching this and that may watch this at all. I've been getting 3 to 4 subs a day off of another video that I did. So I'm finally getting the slow roll viral video.
Yep, that's cool.
That's getting suggested. My yarn haul.
Yeah.
My yarn haul video is being searched.
Check that out. I want to see where you're at on that one.
I think it's like right at maybe like 200 now.
Hey, where is that? Hold on. Sort by most popular. 192. Dang.
And I was like, and so, you know, I use vidIQ, so I'm looking at it and it's going, you're getting 3 subs per day.
Nice.
And
man.
it's getting, you know, views per hour.
You gotta do more yarn holes.
I just got another basket today.
I told you gotta learn how to make something with that yarn, then you'll be next level.
I made my GoPro holder with my yarn.
That would be awesome.
I crocheted my chest mount for my GoPro. Oh man.
Oh, that would be great.
But yeah, I was like, well, in Yakov, I told you the same thing. Like it gives me my top search words, you know?
Yeah.
Like chat live. The chat videos always get searched because people are looking for lives and stuff. But it said yarn. It says yarn is being searched 11, 12 times a day. It's up to 19 now. It's just steadily growing. I was like, are people discovering yarn?
Trendsetter, you.
Yarn King. Forget shoes, guys.
By the end of the year, yarn is going to be the next new thing. Like people are wearing yarn, like you said, GoPro holders, yarn, you know, shoulder. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, hey,
Josh?
you think I'm kidding though? Hold on.
He's making one.
No, because I was just like, I want to be honest with people and show people. Yeah, that middle one right here.
Yep.
Sold 4 skeins of yarn for $49.97.
Dang, that's good.
I pulled that out of that $80 purchase of yarn. I got 247, I think, skeins, whatever, however you say it.
Scones. I just prefer to call them scones. That way I think
Yeah.
of a scone. Yeah.
But I got
Jimmy, it's all about the food, isn't it?
Not at all.
4 of them sold for $50. 4.
Nice, man. That's awesome.
And I was like, yarn people. Like,
Dan's dad. Dan just put in a dad joke.
Dan, where are you? You're the only one who's not here at this point. Come on live.
no, Dan isn't working on an Ocean Waves ASMR video.
That's fun. Gotta love it. It had mittens.
What's up, Sal?
Salvadorables. What's up, man?
Sal, send me, like, for real, man, send me that invoice when you get that thing done for Louis.
Louis.
Dang
Went
it.
to an estate sale today. Found a couple things. Some different stuff, like stuff I don't usually
Yeah.
find.
Did you?
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Any like home runs or is that gonna be a video?
I don't do sourcing videos anymore, man.
I meant like, but if you show it like when it sells and you're like, oh, this is that estate sale and I found this weird thing.
No. Yeah, it's gonna be a video right now. I'm gonna go grab that stuff. I'll be right back.
Make a video while you're live.
Show you some of the stuff I found.
Yeah, man. Let me check it out. Look at him with his logo. He's so professional. What are you listing right now?
Darn.
Yeah.
I have to finish what I have. I'm not listing expensive stuff. I'm listing the stuff that I have to get rid of. So they're very cheap garbage that probably won't sell, but I have to list it just to feel okay that I'm listing it.
Throw it up on Facebook, man.
No, I don't do Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, well, I'm shipping some adult diapers to somebody in Florida.
No.
They gave me $30 for them. I got them for free. They said, can you ship to Florida? I'll pay for the shipping. I was like, sure thing.
Wow. I have tons and tons of adult diapers by my Salvation Army over here, but I'm not even bothering. I think they cost like $30.
No. I didn't buy. This is that big estate haul I got to do.
Okay.
So they were tossed in on the big purchase. So like my cost on them is 75 cents. Like if I broke it down, but I've already made all my money back on that. So I was just trying to sell them to just get some cash. I'm really invested nothing into them right now. So no, I wouldn't go buy them. They're a hard flip. They're a hard ship also.
Oh no. We have a cricket in the house. No, I just heard it.
I heard it too.
You heard it too?
I
They
when he
even
said-
heard it on live.
When he said, "Oh no," I thought like an alarm went off.
Oh, I can hear that. Ah.
One of the kids left their room and triggered the alarm.
You have to wait until it makes noise again. It has to get stuck somewhere. It's usually by the
This
shoes.
is the keeper of the day right here.
Ah.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Ooh,
Look at that. The old throwback logo. That's,
that's
a
nice.
keeper. That is not going anywhere. $2. They
Yeah.
call that a shadow. I think they
yeah,
call that
yeah. We'll
shadow.
see that in the next video.
Yeah, I gotta clean it up, but
Yeah, you'll be
here's
wearing
a
that.
keeper. She's beautiful.
You know what? I might. Well, I was kind of mad when I bought this because I impulsively bought it because somebody's talked about these in the past in a video. This is a video buy. This is I blame YouTube.
Is that a keeper too, or what?
It might be because there is something wrong with it. Of course, you know.
Of course.
Who opens the box to make sure it's good? You know, it's the cat without the tail, of course.
Ah, shoot. That's
So I'm searching eBay for the tail.
Check this bad boy out. I didn't pay $10 for it.
Dude, that's nice.
I paid $3 for it.
That's nice.
This thing's probably worth $50.
Was the estate sale pretty packed out or no?
It's very packed.
Gotcha. What's up, Leroy?
There was a line, and they're only letting 10 people at a time here in Colorado. That's all they're allowed to let in. So yeah, me and my wife went with me. She took the day off. We waited about an hour and a half to get into the house before we got in. So I still found some stuff. This is another little bolo. this little Christmas deck. What's that? What's the cartoon that is that Jack Frost or the I don't know.
Yeah, because he starts it off. He's telling the story.
Paid $6 for that, and I don't know, like I've priced this really high.
That's pretty sweet, dude.
I haven't been do a lot of research on it, but
What the were you watching when I listed that Winnie the Pooh tiger toy?
it's got the little.
That I put down
Joey
for?
might want this.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, this thing,
Oh, that's cool.
1998 Tiger Electronics.
Heck
One's
yeah.
listed for $99. Another one with no box is $60. I'll put it up there for $75.
Did it sell yet?
No, I mean I just listed it like 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
Bless you. Or
Yeah, my wife has allergies, so it's really kicking
Jakob,
in.
what's the appropriate thing?
You're
Do I say
probably going
bless
to be
you?
hearing the nose blowing, the sneezing, the whole works.
his
Do I
hat
say
doesn't
bless
know
you,
what's
Jakob?
going on.
Is
Yeah.
that appropriate? Okay.
Oh, his
Yeah.
hat's a magnet. Shut the front door.
Dude, that's sweet.
What's the brand on this? Mullen or something like that? I can't see. I'm half blind. On the
He's
bottom.
like,
Hold on a second. Hold on, guys.
no, I want to see. It's funny if you were so blind you list the item wrong.
Mantis. It says Mantis, y'all. I said Mullen. I was way off.
Oh gosh.
I'm going to call one of my kids down here. Kobe, can you read this for me? I can't see.
No, you list it as the wrong item because it looks like something else you think it is.
So that's
You're like
oh, on my phone.
you're like
I'm gonna look this up.
non-vintage Elf the movie Will Ferrell action figure.
Right, I've totally comped it wrong.
Misidentified item.
Cents.
Asking price asterisk 4 at 5.94%.
All right. Let's look at solds on this thing right here. One sold new in the package for 77. Another one new in the package sold for 179.
Ooh.
This used one sold for 88. This used one sold for 127.
Yeah.
So I
Take
think
it
I did a pretty good job, even though I didn't comp it great.
No, stick it on there for $99.
Yeah.
Let it roll.
So that's a bolo right there. I didn't even know. $6.
No, that's really good. Jakob, Dan asked if your wife was allergic to crickets.
No, it's not the crickets. I don't know. She's baking challah for Shabbos. So.
the narrator for okay.
Which is challah
great.
for the Sabbath.
I knew it was a narrator for one of those, and I watched all those. I just don't, I was so young, and I haven't watched a lot of them.
Dude,
It's Mantis, Mantis.
I watch them every year, man.
I haven't watched them in a long time.
Dude, I love those. I love the classic ones.
Here's. I know this one was good too. I just don't know like what it is exactly. It's a Disney. Like it's got all these different pieces connected to it by a wire. It's a clock. It's like a Disney clock shop.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
This thing priced at over 150 also. And what did I get this one for?
Dude, you did good, man. What was
$5? This was $5.
Did they have a lot of like 80s, 90s vintage stuff?
Yeah. And then I'm not gonna lie, the Christmas stuff was the best, but I mean with the holidays coming,
No, that's a super
like
good
this
score,
stuff,
man.
this thing's worth over $100. I gotta test it, of course. Yeah, it's got like I don't know what it does. Like when you plug it in, it's got all these different little houses connected to it. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's gonna sell because it's Disney and it's old.
Disney old and it's the holidays.
It plays music. Just
Yeah,
push
Greg
it.
says he has no idea what it is, but it looks like money.
Yeah, right. That's what when I saw. That's exactly. I was like, I know that's worth money.
What's
Disney
up,
and
Ola?
Christmas. Now it's broken.
Well, there you go. Breaking
And I'm gonna
things.
show you this. Is something I already knew about, and I'm sure you guys know about it. But these are bolos. These are especially Halloween ones. These little blow molds.
Oh yeah. Dude, I just
Gold.
sold the
$1 pieces.
black cat holding the pumpkin on its back. I paid $1 for it. It sold for $27.50 in like 10 minutes.
Yep. I got 8 of these. Paid $1 each, and I'll sell each one for over $20 each. So
Hey,
I'll make over $160.
Deep Fried Deals said
Okay.
that Disney thing goes across your fireplace.
I don't have a fireplace.
No, but that'd be a good
I
display
know,
for it.
I'm just joking, Josh. I'm gonna put it across behind me right here. Just
Get you
I
some of that.
appreciate that Deep Fried Deals. I get it. That's good information, man.
Get you that fake snow.
Yeah.
What's up, thrifty pickers? I gotta send you something funny on Instagram, Jimmy.
Yeah, so like Greg, that's 100% like this. I saw this today. I looked it up when I was waiting in line to get in, because this was in the shed outside. Sorry, so I should. This was they were letting people look in the sheds outside without going in the house. So I found this in the shed outside. I looked it up while I was in line waiting to get inside, and that's when I was like, man, that thing is worth a lot of money. Ooh, it's like motorized. Hey, that all the Christmas stuff. That's why I did so good, because all the Christmas stuff was in a shed outside, so I was able to find stuff out there while everybody else was inside shopping.
Mr. Christmas Mickey's Clock Shop by Mr. Christmas does this. Okay, Dan.
All right, with the info, I'm gonna. What?
Yes, Greg.
It's
Like
a keeper.
that's when you get the confidence to do that. When you get the confidence to do that, Greg, like I don't suggest people new doing that randomly, but yes, for sure. Like when you can get something down to where you know because of a brand or a look or a style that you can comfortably pick it up, that just lets you know that you're getting good and your research is getting better. So, and plus, you're gonna hit a dud here and there. Jimmy, I know you've probably hit a dud when you're like, "Oh, this is sweet," and then you get home and you're like, "Oh, $5," and there's 40 of them for sale.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely getting better. I know what you're saying, though. It just takes time. Like I've gotten, like Greg said, like I've gotten to where, yeah, I just see something, I don't even look it up. There's stuff I'll buy it. I don't even have to look it up. Like I found this, and when I list it, it's literally going to be the only one available, like in the entire world. It looked like, from what I can tell, because I can't find it anywhere. It's a old vintage monitor for an old RV. So like if you were restoring an RV,
Oh yeah.
like a monochrome monitor for an older RV, and I can't find it anywhere. But I have found similar ones that have sold for hundreds of dollars. And the one I got from this little old lady who said her husband never got to using it, I got it for $10, brand new in the box. Like it's still all sealed, everything. I'm gonna list it for hundreds. Like I'm probably gonna list it for like $400 and see what happens.
I'd easily let somebody talk you down off a ledge on that one. Like
Yeah,
$4.99 free shipping.
but I didn't look it up while I was out on the field. I bought it for $10. I was like, this is new in the package. It looks rare. I bought it for $10. I got home. I couldn't find anything on it. But I already know I'm going to make a ton of money off of it.
Because you know what item has had record sales this year, right?
Yeah.
RVs.
Oh, yeah, right?
They actually are. They said
Yeah,
because of people changing how they do vacationing right now, they said RVs are flying off the lot, dude. So, dude, the fact that somebody went and bought a cheap one and they need to restore it, bro, yeah, I'd list that thing immediately.
Yeah. I want to ask, Greg, actually, yard sales are doing about the same, but the quality is way better right now. Sell it high and buy me some hot wings. All right, man. I'll let you know when it sells.
Oh,
Yeah, I agree with that totally, Greg. Like, I've definitely gotten way more selective on everything I look for. Like part of that is eliminating clothes for the most part altogether, except for jackets.
yeah.
Like because the work involved, and like, yeah, can I find some decent name brands all the time? Yeah, I can. I can find them. Are they going to sit on a rack for months? Yes, they are. It's really hard to find clothes that move fast.
Yeah, very true. Well, hey,
Yeah.
what's up? What's up, Krillin?
What
Oh
up?
man, finally some good news.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I mean,
So
okay.
what happened was my cat got out the other day,
Oh,
and I don't know if you ever lost animals before. You know, it could be like a
Yeah.
big ordeal. And this guy, he actually he's a hungry boy, so he came back pretty quick. Came back within I guess 2 days. So I had to run home because he was on the porch. But of course, you don't just open the door and they come in. You have to coerce them with the food, like trick them in a way to get, because they want to be
Right.
outside. They don't want to be in the house, So,
yeah.
but when I got home, because sometimes you need two people, like one person to grab the cat, one person to open the door, and then kind of shove, like the last time, throw the cat back in the house. But anyway, he came in kind of on his own. Just my mom just loaded with the food. I didn't have to.
Nice.
Right.
Krillin,
So
the cat's running away. Leave it alone.
Hey, I have a
What?
I have a dog right now that I'm trying to lose. If
what do you
anybody,
mean, what do you mean you're trying to lose?
I've had a dog that I've offered it to people at my church. I'm like, who needs a comfort animal?
No, what do you mean? You can't get rid of your animals.
Josh is like, we're gonna go for a drive.
Yeah,
So
I got
one
So
way
now
drive for you.
land.
That's messed up.
But-
No.
But my mom called me
Especially that I have crickets
When-
in the house now.
Well, here,
when I
Dan.
was online. When I was talking to you. My mom, that's when she buzzed in, and then that's when I was like, I gotta run. So I left all the lights on in the store and everything, and
And now
so
you're
now I
heading
gotta drive all the way
to-
back to the store.
Oh, I thought you were going to Taco Bell, man.
No, I'm gonna go to the store. I gotta go down there, close
This is
up,
on Tommy's channel
maybe
for Taco
do
Bell.
a couple pictures, a couple more couple
Okay.
listings, couple of photos, couple of the measurements,
Well,
and
dude,
then Taco Bell. So probably I'll be eating Taco Bell about 12:30.
I got you. Well, I'm just glad you got your cat back, man. I really am.
But I'm glad for my mother was very, my mother was crying and everything. So, so I wanted to make sure I like this cat too. Don't get me wrong, but I know she was destroyed
I started.
because my father let the cat out. My dad, and the thing is, my father wasn't even really apologized. He was like, "Oh, it wasn't my fault." I was like, "Come on, don't give me the bull crap." Look, you let the cat out because he doesn't watch the door behind him. He just opens the door willy-nilly.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Thought it was
So-
gonna turn into a fight.
You let the cat out now. Go get some tuna fish. Open the can and
Yep.
get it back.
Yeah, but no. The last time I said I had another cat, and the other cat didn't come back for like a month because the cats they don't want to come back. Cats are. That's why I say curiosity killed the cat. That's why you see dead cats on the road because they want to explore. They want to run
New
around.
York,
They don't
of
want to
course
be
you
stuck
see
in
dead
the house.
cats on the road. You see dead
What
cats,
happened?
you see dead possums, you see dead raccoons.
Yeah,
If
'cause
you
they
come
want
to
to-
Staten Island, you see dead deer also.
That's why I don't have any cats. They don't like me. I don't like them.
We have 2 cats, and then we have a dog that weighs less than our cats.
Wow.
And the cats are okay. They like to get into everything, but
I'm not a cat person. That's all I'll say. Like I'm not mean to them. I'm not a cat person at all.
Well, they are. I'll tell you what. They are comfort animals. I mean, literally, if you're a lonely person or if you're, they're very. I mean, if you get the right cat, they could be very affectionate. When they show you affection, it's, they're not that much maintenance. Much. It's easier than having a dog. A dog is more maintenance.
Right.
right.
But they won't maul your visitors.
What happened? What'd you say?
They won't maul your company with their claws. I'm just joking.
Well, I
That's
mean,
true.
not they don't always scratch you. I mean, like some of them do, but not all of them. We used to take the claws out, but now they changed the law. You can't really do that anymore.
Oh, okay. I'm just joking though. Yeah, I had cats when I was a kid. My mom always had cats. Just not.
Yeah.
I'm a dog person now.
Dan
Well,
has
we
a
have
pet
both.
cricket now. Yakov, you have a pet cricket now.
Cricket. You need
It
to
hasn't
name
made any sound since you last heard it, but as soon
You
as
need
it
to-
starts
You need to
getting
water it.
trapped somewhere and starts making a sound, forget it. I'm
No.
after it.
No, Jimmy, I picked up this when we were in the mountains. It was the Puzz 3D, which I just sold one for like $30. It was a newer one. This one's a 95, and what I was so excited for, still in the bag, man.
Nice.
So
Yeah, I don't like reptile. Like the guy, my neighbor next door to me in the office next to my office, the guy he makes like habitats for snakes. It's very. I'm like, that's it. Just for. I'm like, that's very. He's like, no, there's people who are very wealthy that want these snake habitats, or these, like these, whatever it is, and he builds. It's like that's what you do. That's your full-time job. I guess it's like saying, oh, what do? You sell used T-shirts? Okay.
You know what's the crazy?
Yeah, he comes at you and says that.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I was. But I just didn't realize there was that. But it's super, super niche, where he work on one project for like 2 or 3 months, where
Right.
he builds this habitat for a snake, and then he's like, yeah, I just came back from Minnesota, and I installed it. And the guy, I'm like, he's like, I had a U-Haul truck drove to Minnesota. I was like, what the fuck?
Right now, I mean, that's no different than those guys that build the aquariums, right? Like, except the water, other than the water.
Yeah, I was like, oh, dude, what about lizard? He said, no, just snakes. I says, okay, you say so. Snakes freak me out. I don't like snakes. So
I've seen a show or two about the people that deal with the amphibians, but they do a ton. They do a wide assortment of it.
Right.
yeah, snakes are ugh.
What? Snakes eat
So
cats.
now I gotta find parking because the bowling alley just reopened from coronavirus. So now the bowling alley is packed. So hopefully no one took my spot behind my store.
What's the name of the bowling alley?
I think it's just Baldwin Bowl. I don't think it's anything fancy name. Baldwin Lanes.
Is it owned by the Baldwins?
The Baldwin brothers own it.
No, just Baldwin is the town.
Just one of them.
The one that
What?
you don't know his name,
No.
Baldwin.
The,
No,
the
that's
one
it,
that
just
did that one
That's
Burger
the
King
town.
commercial 10 years ago.
Right.
What did he
No, what-
introduce? The chicken fries.
Oh, they're still working down there.
No, guys, give it up for Yakov. He is being quiet because he's working. He's trying to get listing done.
Are you
Yeah.
listening?
If he doesn't get this on book, I have drafted over 30 items. I want to get him listed and call it a night.
God. Yakov,
Give it up.
please get him listed. Don't make this like your part 2 video. Don't tell me you're gonna make all these drafts and then you don't list anything.
No. I'm in the middle of working it now. I'm gonna get them done. I have to get listed. It's annoying already. Gets rid of one box to take to my father-in-law's house. That's what it is.
Here we go. Yes, we are trying to list, so don't let Krillin and Yakov start talking about New York.
Yeah, we're gonna
Whoa,
stop
what's
right
wrong?
there.
What's wrong with New York? Oh, you mean like the negative stuff about New York?
No,
Right, that we
we're
could
just
keep
saying,
going
like,
and
everybody
continue
will stop
talking and
listening.
gathering about New York.
So, what are you listing, Josh? Those puzzles and stuff and toys?
I've got puzzles. I picked up this vintage Risk. So I got to do that. I've got this bad boy, brand new, still in the box.
Radio Shack.
Radio Shack wireless charging headphones.
Nice.
So vintage Radio Shack, still like in the plastic, so that was nice.
Was it realistic?
Yeah, really.
They just say rechargeable stereo wireless headphones.
Yeah, Realistic used to be their brand, Radio Shack's brand.
Oh.
Oh, you thought I meant like, are they realistic? Yeah,
No. I just meant like they don't say the label
No,
on there.
they're fake. They don't actually put out sound. They're just for looks.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, now I gotta not fall down these stairs because see the lights are. I can't find the lights for the store. They're like buried behind clothing racks.
I get this bad boy, this vintage bad boy.
Hold on, we gotta watch. We're worried about Krillin's well-being right now.
Oh, well, hold
I'm
on.
the only one who could call 911, by the way.
What?
I'm the only one who could call 911. You better give me a correct address.
Yes.
Okay, don't go towards the light.
Or do.
Or do.
And then I'll share just this clip on Instagram.
Oh, don't. Okay, there's the stairs. All right, we can see the stairs.
All right. And,
Oh my god, looks like he's gonna fall flat.
And action.
Hold on to that railing.
I'm holding, man.
Don't let go.
So now look, we have a new electronic section.
Nice.
So now they got this thing here.
Hey, something just sold.
That's a nice scale, but this guy he's crazy. Put $39.95 on it. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I'd need one for each foot if I was going to use that scale.
Now this thing goes up a lot, man. This thing goes up $350, bro.
All right,
So
I'm
I
going to
gotta-
take you back off of full because we have another guest that wants to
Oh,
jump
I was
in.
on full? Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to suck up all the air.
Just in case you fell on the stairs, man. We wanted to make sure we had video evidence.
We had to make sure.
All right, who wants?
You could
All right,
kick
so
me
we're gonna
off.
play. We're gonna play a game. Guess the
You could
weight.
go
So,
hidden, then you could get the other guy on if you want.
all right, Jakob, you weigh people when you do nursing. So, how much you think I'm gonna weigh? I'm 5'7". What do you think I'm gonna weigh?
You're 5'7".
About 300.
Nah. Nah,
200. Come on, man.
I don't know. I
265.
haven't seen you.
235.
Well, hold on. What do you mean? Don't you weigh people? Yeah, I thought that.
Periodically.
Turn to the side.
Well, I'm gonna let Louis get in here and
Now do
weigh up.
jumping jacks.
200. 200 is good.
Nah, 235.
265.
All right, now the highest. But remember, it's Price is Right rules. So the highest without going over.
What do I win?
What are we weighing?
Krillin.
He's gonna get on the scale.
Krillin.
Oh,
He says he's 5'7".
yeah,
I would have guessed you were taller, man.
I know
310.
everybody thinks. Okay, so now, all right.
All right, hold
What
on.
does it say?
Hold on.
Go big screen.
Yeah, make him big again.
Well,
Go,
there's a clip.
step.
It goes to
Wait, hold on, I gotta
280,
make-
guys. So
Gotta make sure it's leveled out. Okay. All right, it's leveled. Okay.
this is
280.
exclusive, people.
Oh wait, shoes or no shoes?
Nah,
Oh,
shoes
shit.
are fine, man. We know your shoes don't weigh 25 pounds.
Uh-oh,
240.
man,
Wow, good job.
Boom.
Damn, I was off.
244. That's no good. That's with the shoes.
I said
Who got it?
235, man.
Oh man, I was, man, I gained a little bit. Maybe that's from my Taco Bells.
All right, my prize is
It'd be on it'd come back around all the way around if I got off. It'd
So-
come back around.
so Krillin. I want to pick my prize. I want you to send me
5.
anything from your store, but it has to be in a Chinese food takeout bag.
Why do you keep saying
What's up,
Chinese?
Louie? What's
It's
going
called
on,
a
man?
thank you bag.
Hey, Jimmy.
I know. I just want to do an unwrapping of like Krillin's gift came in. Let me untie this delivery food bag.
It's called a thank you bag. You never
Got
worked in
another
food
bolo today. This is
Hmm?
one that I know about. It's been in my videos before. Got my Ben 10 Omnitrix.
Ooh, yeah, you did. You told me about that.
25 cents. Should get about 40 for it.
Ben 10, people.
Ben 10.
Damn.
Nah, man. Check her out.
Ah, it's stuck. There we go.
101 Dalmatians vintage sleeping bag.
That stuff does good right there. That most vintage Disney.
Yes.
Get some
Nice
comforters.
90s colorway.
Who's good with
So
Pokemon?
Yucca, when is the Rosh Hashanah? When is it coming? Soon?
Rosh Hashanah is Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. So everybody, I'm not available Sunday either.
Oh, Friday night. Okay, so but it is Sunday, but it just goes Friday because of the Shabbos.
Yeah. No,
What's
it's
up, buddy?
Friday night, Saturday. It happens to land on Friday, Saturday night this year.
Oh, okay. Oh, so then that's an endurance, man. That's a long day.
Yeah, no doing any electronic stuff.
That's a long day, man.
Wow.
Right.
I just tried to unlock my phone and emergency called someone. I feel like I'm getting old.
Just go like you don't even wear glasses.
Life alert. Well, hey, Krillin, I'm gonna bump you off, man. Do some more listing. Talk to Louis a little bit.
Oh, you gonna let Krillin go? Oh, he yanked
Oh.
him off.
No, he jumped off.
Oh, he did. Oh, you didn't have to do that, man.
Well, no. I wanted to check on because he left earlier because
Oh,
he said he had an emergency and like I knew he was doing some listing, but I saw you jump in, dude, and I wanted you to do that. And like I'd never get the chance to talk to Jimmy all the time too. So
Hey, what?
So why don't you kick me off?
you're next, Jakob. So.
You're next, but
Oh,
so keep it straight up there, all right? Or you're next. I finally listed my shoes today.
where's the website to look up Pokemon cards? I am so bad with this stuff.
There's a app. What's it called? Where you can.
I use
scan-
Card Maven.
There you go.
Oh, like you take a picture of it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got some that are Japanese. It's like I can't read them.
Pokemon, right.
Yeah, Card Maven.
Darn. Let me go online.
Thrifting Goomba just said TCG player app. Okay.
Yeah. That one, because Pokemon, as far as the game goes, is a TCG game. So
Trading card game, right?
yep.
I need a desktop right now because I'm using the phone. Darn. Okay.
Dang.
Hey, what's up?
Speaking of cards, I'm gonna ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab this card. You guys tell me if they're legit or not. All right.
Okay.
Oh, I was on with Tim the other day, and he mentioned this one card. I looked it up. I need to go in my search history. I could not believe the prices of these cards. It's crazy.
You gotta watch out what you're buying, though. You can't just buy any random cards.
No. But this was like a specific one, and I couldn't believe when I saw literally under the comps. It was crazy. Like there was,
What was it looking like?
it was like tens of thousands of dollars. There was like several of them sold like that. It was, what was it called? It had a weird name. Gosh, I wish I remember what it was called.
See, Krillin, dude, I do. And Krillin, if you're still there, dude, I will hit you up, man. Because I'd love to get you probably on the show to talk about suits again, dude. You're really good at that stuff.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's good.
I told him he's just got to make a video, man. Like, that's a super good niche of info, man. That
We need to get a bunch of us and go to New York and just
Okay. What?
corner him, and just all right, just talk. We'll film you.
yeah.
All right, guys. So,
I'll
Take
hold
me an
your,
hour to get to Krillin,
I'll
and I still
hold
don't have
your
the time
phone.
for that.
Right, Jake?
bought these cards, right? Where is it?
What
So
are you
I
saying, Jimmy?
Cards. You guys have seen me sell these before.
What
These
is it?
autographed Buffy cards, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they're by Inkworks, and they're all certified. Each card is certified. These ones right here, authentic.
Oh, big money, man. That's big money right there.
Now, here's my question. There were 2 cards in here that aren't the certified authentic ones, but they're autographed.
So what you do is if you're going to sell them, you kind of sell them into a lot. Those with the
So
certified
this one, if it's legit, is worth a lot of money.
by itself. Yeah.
Okay.
Michelle Geller. What's her name? Michelle. Yeah.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. So my question is, why isn't
Buffy.
you guys think that's
Fake.
legit?
Until you get it certified, it's fake.
Dang, that's harsh, Louis.
There is a autograph comparison site too.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
but
I'm
you
gonna-
can compare yourself.
and
No,
then
there's a site that specializes on it because it shows like celebrities if they sign like photo, fabric. It shows them on like because it signature like snags on a T-shirt sometimes. So like
Right.
especially athletes, but it shows you a lot of like small photos of all the autographs.
So hey, we can reduce the square a little bit.
I know we're just talking to Big Jimmy right now. We're like Jimmy
So,
Show.
so what you're saying is get it authenticated.
That, or you
Yeah.
can stalk Michelle Geller, Sarah Michelle, whatever her name is. Just stalk her.
Just do a photo a day and tag her on Instagram.
Oh my god. Oh, you guys.
I'm
froze
sure a lot
up.
of people do that already.
Oh, Louis froze up on my screen. Is it frozen on yours?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Louis froze. Oh,
Sarah
Tommy's talking about me kicking
Michelle.
Krillin out. No, I mean I wasn't really
Wow.
kicking him out. I'm trying to get listing done, and I was just like, we already had him on here.
Well, let's go hear Tommy.
My
Let's
fault,
hear what
Tommy.
Tommy has to say.
It
Nah,
was my fault.
Yeah,
doing
fine.
listing.
Oh.
That's what we're doing the show for. Just doing listing.
I'm done listing, so. But I listed it like right before, and I
Live
pulled
stream
orders.
Tommy Bernard.
Then you got to talk about listing.
Would you guys ever wear these shoes? Ooh.
Yeah, to the bank.
Man,
they're
with
my
my-
size too.
I'd wear
They
with
are.
my Joker suit.
Reebok ice cream. I had never heard of them until I bought them.
That's a Joker suit, man.
Yeah, fat the note. Those are so rounded. They look like clown shoe leggings. Should I keep them?
Yes. They your
I don't
size?
know that I haven't. Yeah, they're my size.
All right, Tommy
Yeah,
playing a
bro.
Villa.
What's up, Tommy?
Well, you really can't hear him. You just have to see
No,
him.
but he can probably hear us.
No, he can. I mean, I don't have
Well,
him
he's
on.
multitasking. I'm telling you.
No, he wouldn't have known that Krillin was off of here if he probably is.
He went over to their show.
Hey, Tommy, Tracy. He says he lurks in the shadows. But if I'm not careful, he's gonna record all the
literally-
segments.
He was literally lurking in the shadows live, like he was walking around in that store. And
He doesn't even know we're live.
oh, so that's a cool book. What is that? Is that black and those are Pokemon cards? That's a binder.
Oh, these? Yeah.
Binder's
I-
worth more. Black and white binder. Yeah.
I
That
just
binder.
picked up a bunch. I picked it up at the bins. Everybody was like not even looking at it. I was like grabbing it. Oh, you got some stuff too?
So what
That's
about the
a good
vintage
binder.
binder?
That binder's worth money too. They might be close though. Black and white is very popular.
Yeah,
Really?
the black and white does do well.
Black and white Pokemon black and white versions are very popular.
Okay.
Especially
You
the
scan it?
games, and the games were really popular.
It's falling apart though. It's got little hairs and stuff in it.
That'll hurt the value. Then. The one that Josh has is probably worth a little bit more because it's vintage. It's one of the original ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's my wife.
Definitely Clearland in yesterday because he wanted new people.
Well, no, we had Louis as
Deals.
this person.
Not everyone can deal with them. It's okay.
I mean, I'm not concerned about it. It's
I wouldn't worry about it. Cool knows what's up.
He just doesn't.
doing a show.
But
Wait,
they're saying
so Tommy
Krillin
wants
is just
to-
Krillin sometimes.
No, Krillin's a good dude. Like, if you don't lead him in the wrong direction, Krillin's a really good, informative dude.
You
Yeah.
know,
He really is.
He knows his stuff.
Yeah, he does.
Some people like to overly bust his chops. So.
I mean, I have fun with that too. Of course, when I thought he was going to Taco Bell, I mean, that's always fun.
Well, Tuggle missed it.
yeah, I'd like to have fun with him. I mean, I don't think he's the kind of guy that would take it personal anyway. Like,
Nah,
really lighthearted, funny guy.
Nah, they're
Always,
playing
he's always
games.
got a smile on his face too. Like he's always happy.
oh yeah, dude. He's
I ain't worried about it.
when I see the
On my
inventory, he's
show,
got,
that's why.
I know he can make a killing off that inventory. Ooh, Furby.
Furby baby I picked up.
Hey Louie, question for you: is that highway garage sale in Texas tomorrow?
I was thinking if the one he's talking about is there's one in October called the Round Top, and that's the one Mr. Buys a Lot. His mom's going to be there. She comes from the East Coast for it. It's a big one. But the one he might be talking about goes on I-20 all the way into Dallas. That's way north in East Texas. But I think that one already happened. Yeah, we have like two big ones here, two or three. Yeah.
Where are you at again, Louis?
I'm in Central Texas. It's called the Hill Country.
Okay.
You ever watch Bernie the movie?
Bernie?
Yeah, it's Matthew McConaughey's in it, and I'm trying to remember what's his name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Schoolhouse
Yeah.
Rock. Watch the
Yeah,
intro again. Just go on YouTube and just look up the intro. It is the most accurate, stereotypical Texas description of like all the regions.
Yeah, it's got
And it's
Jack
just
Black in it, right? Jack
Yeah,
Black's like,
yeah.
he like a politician or something. What is this?
No.
I've
It's based on
seen
the
that.
story. This guy kills this lady.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Does he? Yeah, and he like, yep, I've seen it.
Did you know that guy got out, and the guy that made the film like was let him stay at his house?
What?
Yeah. The guy that made that movie is the one who made Dazed and Confused.
That's right. Like he was. Yeah. I seen it a while back. I don't remember now.
Dude, that movie is so real. It's crazy. Like, if you lived in Texas, you would go, oh, gosh, that's scary. You know, it's like every stereotype, isn't it? But it's true. But this guy, Bernie, was freaky. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I spent the summer in Houston. That was
Yeah.
rough. That was rough.
What year was it? Do you remember?
2000. Oh yeah, 2008. 2000. Yeah. No,
Oh,
2009. 2009.
Oh, dude, I probably would have crossed your path back then. Yeah.
You stayed in
Because-
what's that town that's north of Houston, like northwest of Houston? It's like a person's name or something.
Oh, you're talking about,
Katy.
Katy.
Yeah, we stayed. I think that's where we stayed, Katy.
That's
Or
a
Spring.
shady place, man.
And we
That's a
stayed
I'm
shady
starting to feel
Spring.
young listening to this conversation.
What's that?
Huh?
I'm starting to feel young listening to this
Jacob, you
conversation.
are young.
Yeah, Katy. Yeah, I stayed in Katy. We stayed there. I had
Don't
a-
ever
I-
drive on I-10 there. The cops give you tickets. It's crazy. I go a different route.
I got
Yeah,
a
people-
ticket from the passenger seat. I was riding with my brother-in-law in his Ford Bronco, and
Yeah.
there were some people. There was cops just standing in the underpass. They were just standing there.
Yep.
And they told him to pull over. He
Yep.
pulled over, and then he's like, they walked over to my door and gave me a ticket for not having my seatbelt on.
Yep.
They didn't even
Was that in
talk to him
Katy?
at all. Huh?
Was that in Katy? Was that in Katy?
Yeah, it was in that area. Yep.
I'm telling you, I did. That's all they do is give tickets, man.
I'm
I stopped
serious. I can't
driving.
even make that up.
That town is sick. Those guys make so much money. They have a quota thing. I mean, I stopped driving through there. Thank God
Couldn't
my
believe it, man.
sister's north of Houston now. She lives like in the Potts area.
My brother-in-law was like, "Yes." He's like, "Can I go now?" And they're like, "Yeah, we ain't worried about you. You got your seatbelt on." And they handed me the ticket. I got a ticket.
Yeah, they have this. You know what? You said it was that 2008.
2009.
Okay, around that time, yeah. Between 2005 and 2010, there was a big campaign. It's called Click It or Ticket
Yep.
in Texas. And
We had literally
were like-
just pulled out of a parking lot from a Best Buy or something like that, and I always wear my seatbelt. I just hadn't put it on yet. We literally turned right out of there, and we were doing the first U-turn because you know how you have to do a U-turn underneath an underpass because
yeah,
the highways in Texas I don't get. You have to go to an underpass and do a U-turn, and that's where we were U-turning right there, and they like pull
like a
over.
clover.
My wife will be so excited.
Uh-oh.
She said, all that stuff we bought at that little store in the mountains, like stuff for ourselves. She's like, where is it? Is it still in your car? I didn't have the nerve to tell her, like, no, I haven't seen it. It was in my sourcing IKEA bag. Nah,
I
man.
haven't
You
had
know,
a chance to watch your video yet.
It's like getting fired on your day off, getting a ticket from your passenger seat.
a good jar of raw honey, man.
Hey-o.
Where'd y'all go, man?
Up in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Oh, beautiful.
And then, yeah, some apple cider vinaigrette.
Nice.
Yep,
All
made in
right.
Charlottesville, Virginia.
Should I open these?
Mm.
I haven't been going crazy on the new card
Is
stuff.
that the one that has a possibility of an autograph in it?
I don't. That's what I keep hearing, but it's the one with Panini Tom Brady on it, 2020.
Yeah, the score Panini.
You think there's the signed ones in there?
Maybe I don't remember. It should say on there. That's called a hanger, right?
Oh, it says look for the red, the exclusive red parallel. Yeah, I could barely read that.
Yeah, they're right. Michael's right. He said they don't resell for much. Just hope for a gem in there, and there's not a lot of gems with those scorecards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I buy them and sell them for the packs if I get them.
Right.
I just don't want them. Yeah. Then otherwise they sit there.
So yeah, Jimmy, I meant to, and I was starting to tell Yakov earlier, but like, I had really good sales last week, man. That Charizard card definitely helped, but
Right.
even without that, like, I think I ended up, and what was good is like profit's not crazy. It was like I think $8.95 for the week, but cost of goods was only $130, dude. Like that one was a
that's good, man.
killer week.
Well, yeah, when one of your sales is that good, and then there's no cost of goods into that, right?
Yeah, so that one, like profit after fees was $290. But then I got like free video games from her uncle. I made another like $100 off of I think 5 or 6 video games. So
Right.
Come back here.
and then just some other like good quality font.
You're bad though. I don't keep track of my weeks at all. I literally just keep track of the month.
I have to until we can regularly cover what my wife's making.
Right. Yeah, I
Gotcha.
Until we're averaging it.
I mean, I keep track of what I spend, but I don't keep track of any individual item in any way, shape, or form. I keep track of what I spend for the month and what goes in for the month. That's it.
Okay. What you spend for the month? Okay. Yeah.
There you go, Heidi. Flippertools.com.
But I hear you. It's really nice though when it starts to get to that point where it's like, okay, that's when it gets to more than what she was making is when it's really fun. Like that.
Well, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get above that average because it's like cool when she stops working. We still want to be making a little more than just covering what her income was.
Was that just a box right there, Lou, or was that an actual?
Huh. Oh no, I have this.
Yeah.
I have it. It's right here.
You use it to test, or are you selling it?
I'm gonna probably. I don't know. I kind of want to keep it, but I'm gonna probably sell it. I got it for like $20, but with these games in it. I got one controller. I think this is a Super NES controller, right? Is that
Yep. Yeah.
And then I didn't have the NES controller, so I bought one for $5 at what do you call it? But it came with only one Super Nintendo game, that one.
Super Street Fighter 2.
And then I got these 4. I don't know. Can you read them? Probably not.
Let's see.
No, I can't see the name. Hold on.
I'll read them. Let me do this.
There you go.
Warriors. Yeah.
Yep.
Got this one. That's the first one, right? Yeah. Here's 2.
All right.
And
Are
then
those
we got,
worth? I've never seen those in the one.
and
wow.
3.
Dude,
And
the off-name ones do good, man.
there's this. So the lady had that system, and I was like, she's like, "How much do you want?" It's like, "I want $25," and I'm like, "Oh gosh, that's how much that system is worth, pretty much. It's not much, but she had everything in it, but she had these 5 games, and I was like, "Will you go 20?" So I convinced her to keep the games in it.
Nice.
Yeah, I got there
I would
7:30.
I've been looking for one of those to try for testing games.
Yeah, I kind of want it, dude, but yeah, I don't know. I may keep it. I mean, you can get them. They're not that well. Depends.
Yeah.
They have the nice 3. What do you call it?
Top loader.
Yeah. This is just, and there's not many 2s. Just just the 2 in it. They're all like mostly like 3 and 4 top loaders, right? Got all the stuff.
Man, you guys just almost got to witness a tower fall.
Uh-oh.
Caught it.
What?
I kept piling stuff up next to me that I didn't want to list just yet, and it almost all came down.
Oh, finally, that book sold.
Did you guys see the addition to my shelf right here?
No.
It's a sling blade
What you
laser
got?
disc. What?
You want to put this bear with a mom tattoo on your shelf?
No, I don't. Not at all. From this.
Nah, man. Vermont Teddy Bear Company. Somebody keeps dropping these off at the thrift store, dude.
I got a Vermont
Take
teddy
'em.
bear, jazz. Like he's like a little jazz player or something, jazz musician.
Mario.
It's me, I'm Mario.
Yeah,
It's,
Louis, keep
2000
posting that on
Why
Instagram.
does he have butt cheeks though? Really?
He's got big. He does. Look.
What's up with that?
It's the
But
X-rated
you know why? You know why? I didn't know until I looked it up and I was like, oh, $50. And then I went, oh, he's missing something. Guess what he's missing?
His
Overalls.
pants.
Josh went right to it. No overalls. So now his butt cheeks are hanging out. Red butt cheeks. So I don't know. What is he worth without the overalls? Like 25?
I don't know.
Take a guess.
Somebody I'll just take a guess. I don't know.
Put it up for
Probably
25.
Yeah. And 5 shipping.
$29.99 best offer.
No, I don't do best offers. I'm
I
tight.
best offer.
I'm
Really?
a tight one.
I best offer everything.
I don't
Same
know
here.
because they'll go. It doesn't have the overalls. I only want to pay $8.
Yep.
It's like
Then I
decline.
countered back at $24.99.
I did this
Yep.
twice today. I don't. What's with people? They're just so well. I send an offer if they show interest, and then they have the opportunity to reply. Somebody kept
This
lowballing me.
When these kind of topics come up, I always say, do what works best for you.
Yep.
If that's what works for you, then do it, man.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I don't. I just don't want to deal with it because I could be listing more than like stopping in the middle of my day, answering somebody's ridiculous. Like no thank. But usually I just straight up say thank you, no thank you, and it worked for me once. This lady emailed me back and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry if I offended you. Would you send me your original offer?" And I'm like, it's too late. You didn't accept it. But I was able to send her an offer later.
Yeah,
I'm going to make Jimmy not say that answer one time.
say what?
I'm going to be like,
Huh?
Jimmy, I like to buy stuff, pour my blood on it, and then ask for $1,000.
What?
Say what?
And then I put the return address, your P.O. box.
Oh my Lord. Are you talking about what eBay did?
What?
Oh yeah, when those employees got retaliation against people.
Jimmy's
Ooh.
following.
Yeah.
Nope, I didn't see that.
You didn't hear about that though?
No, I don't pay
No.
attention to news or anything.
No, well, it's in the courts right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, some employees did some nasty stuff in retaliation to.
Guys,
I wouldn't.
I'm so oblivious that it was raining all day today, and I was like, man, it's raining the next couple of days. I'm like, oh yeah, you know that hurricane that came through and it's a tropical storm now? And I was like, oh, okay. I guess that's what all the rain is.
Holy.
See, I just think it's so interesting that everybody does things so differently. Heidi's saying that she puts everything into a spreadsheet as soon as she lists it.
So I stopped doing that. I do it. As I sell it, I put it into my spreadsheet.
I mean, now that I've done my
Okay.
taxes 2 years and I know the information I need, I don't need that. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Huh? I mean, I use GoDaddy to keep track of, in case if I were to get audited or whatever, I have all those numbers I need. They're, I file them at the end of the year and all that.
I'm so bad. I got to get on the GoDaddy thing.
I just so
Just started in 2021, Louis.
That's right, because we are 3/4 away, right?
Yeah, Rally Roots did a really good chat with the CPA,
Yeah. I
and
need to watch that again.
it answered a lot of my questions, man. Because I even asked Jimmy a little bit, and I was like,
Okay.
man, what do I expect? And dude, that guy made me feel. And I'm not gonna give any tax advice on here.
Yeah.
But go do your research, and then you'll be able to look at it and go, okay, there's some good things to start beginning of the year. There's some stuff like Jimmy just said, some stuff you can worry about it if you want to, but it's like what he said. Run your business where you want to. I know I got friends of mine that they do vintage clothing.
Yeah.
She does it because, I mean, they're full-time resellers, and she's doing $1,700 at the vintage clothing a week,
So like, like you said, I'm not going to give any tax advice whatsoever. But like, the thing that I do, I've said before, I have one bank account, and that bank account is literally only eBay transactions. That's it. Business transaction. Anything can be traced back to that account, and it's all the information is there. So I only have to go to that bank account to see how much I'm spending and how much I'm making. And it's all right there. And that's all I need to keep track of. And then I have the GoDaddy that keeps track of every individual transaction for me that I'll print and file at the end of the year, put it in there in case I need it. But all the information I need is in that bank account. Like, for at the end of the year, it's all there. And that's the advice I would give. If you're having your money go into your personal account and you're trying to sort all that out, that's to me a pain in the butt.
Yep.
Yeah, right now because of the eBay thing, I'm totally blending right now. I'm like, oh gosh,
And that's one of the things. Like that's one of the things that I'm starting. I'm trying to get my bank's not. The lobbies aren't opened up yet, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. I called them and they're like, well, you have to first. Do you have your what do you call it? From the city? You got to get the. I'm like, oh, come on,
No, so like as soon as they open the lobby back up, like that's all we're doing. We're setting up just a business account through my bank.
Does it have to be a business account?
No. It can be a personal account. I'm just using it as my business.
Yep. Yeah.
Just for my own. When I say that, I say for my head knowledge, Jacob.
Right. I mean, if you're obviously if you were worried about you were going to do something that you could possibly get sued for, you would definitely want to separate your personal account and have a business account. But we sell online. I mean, there's not a lot of risk there. So,
yeah. And I used to work for a bank. Like, if they want to subpoena you, they got to go to every single bank with your social security number. And, you know, you got to be big time to really, for them to come after you. But like IRS will figure it out if they need to.
I'm just telling you, it changed. It's so awesome since I pay myself. That's what I do every month. I take from my business account to pay myself. I have a monthly pay that I pay myself, so to cover my bills and whatever. And then everything else just stays in there and it builds up. And I use it for my sourcing money.
Yeah,
there you go.
And like I stick to how much I pay myself. I don't ever take extra. Here's how much I make. And if I ever, as it grows, I'll give myself a raise or whatever. But right now, I pay myself this much every month, and the rest stays in there. And I use it to source. I use it for if I need boxes or materials or office supplies. And that's how I do it. Like I run it strictly like that. And it makes things so much easier. You're not juggling anything. It's all right there.
Well, he answered one of my questions. The only thing that I'll say, because it's a whether you want to do it or not. I did this. They asked the question. It says, should a starting reseller save all their receipts? And he said, yeah, to start a fire.
Yep.
And I was like, please explain. Now, not everything, but he said, unless you have a transaction receipt of over $100, he says, yes, possibly save those, if you kept them. but they are like your little $30 thrift store trip. They're not splitting that.
Now, yeah.
Unless you're like
Again,
buying like
I don't want to act like I'm gonna, I do my things my way. I know the information I need at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And I know how I keep track of it. That's the most important. Make
Right.
sure you know what you need at the end of the year. Make sure you have a way of keeping track of it.
Yep. And that's why I was like I'm saving for write-off purposes the laptop I'm on right now.
Yep.
It's like this was purchased for business. It's actually only registered with the email for what I do on here.
That's
My
like,
printer,
I
stuff
bought
like
this
that.
computer this year, and guess what? It came out of my business account. So guess
Yep.
what? That's all I need. I can show that it came out of that account. It's in my statement. Boom.
All right. The wireless headphones. What should I list them for, Jimmy?
Those. Oh, I don't know. Am I guessing, or should I look?
No. There are none listed. There was only one sold, and it was because it went up for auction, and it went for a bid of $6. It was pre-owned. This one is brand new, never out of the plastic.
Yeah, but it's Radio Shack.
But Radio Shack is dead stock.
yeah, sometimes I mean it gets a bad rap, but some Radio Shack stuff I was surprised. I like that. I'm not gonna look, and then I looked it up, and it's like I sold something for $75. It's like old piece of electrical equipment. Depends what it is,
Wait, this isn't your listing right here, is it?
No.
This one looks like it. They're asking $50 free shipping. Is it the 2.4 gigahertz?
No, this is 900 megahertz.
85.
I
Dude.
see. Yeah.
God, this pulls me back to the day, man. It's like 1985, made in Japan. All these, they don't make good games like this anymore.
I'd do I would do $29.99 or $34.99 plus shipping, and then I would have offers open to like. I set my limits on my offers, so I'd have offers open to 25 just to see what people want to offer. I don't take lowball offers. I eliminate that, but yeah, they're saying
Yep.
check Terapeak too. I use Terapeak to go back 365 days. That's the main thing I use it for.
Yeah.
I love Terapeak. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it that much, but when I like,
Well,
what was I
when
listening
you
to?
have nothing to look at, and it pulls some information up, it's there. I mean,
If
it's
I
not
couldn't-
perfect.
Oh, sorry.
What's that?
I couldn't find any. I still haven't found any information on these RAPOO headphones. So I just went by that price right there. And I just priced it close to that because I literally couldn't find anything on this.
Yeah. Did you do a Google search?
Yeah, I couldn't. I find the replacement padding for the earpieces. I could find that easily, but I couldn't
Yeah,
find these.
just comp it like with stuff that's similar to it, different company.
Yeah,
Just kind of play off of it. Yeah.
Took an offer of $95 for these.
Nice. Are you sold them?
They put in an offer, so now I just gotta wait for them to pay. 95, I'll take it.
Go put it with their Joker suit, dude.
Michael's saying going $79.99. I saw it sold for $19.99 plus 12 shipping. There's none. There's like you said. There's none for sale though.
Yeah. Sometimes that's good for you.
Yeah, you got the market right. The best thing to do on something like that, I know you guys don't like Louis said, he doesn't do offers, but price it high. And
Oh, yeah.
have
No,
offers
no.
open on it.
No. I do offers. That's my motto with anything. Like
Yeah.
that little Tiger Electronics. It's vintage electronics. It's working. It's tested. I'm like $75 best offer. I mean, I paid $10. Like,
See if you get some offers in. That'll give you an idea what it's worth. Don't if you don't like the first offer, don't take it.
Yeah.
But see if a couple more come in, then you'll find out what it's worth. Like you're gonna
100%.
find out what it's worth.
This Patagonia bag behind me, dude. That was like $79. It's a waterproof messenger bag. First offer came in at $30. I was like, no, thank you. It's the only one blue waterproof. I've seen all the other colors.
You know what?
All the other colors are going for
they just try it, right? They're gonna try it.
Yeah.
That's when you just send them the thank you, no thank you, short, sweet, goodbye.
Oh man, you're too nice, Louis. I just act like I never saw it.
Well, no, but see, I want them to contemplate it because it's like I said, it's come back to haunt a couple people, and then like the ones that just do it to think they're gonna like, what do I got to lose? Well, then they want it. They come back. I've seen a couple crawl back, and it's like, well,
Louis,
don't waste my time.
Louis, do you do free shipping for anything?
It's kind of funny. What I do is I base it on what the total value is with what everybody's putting in shipping and handling. Now, if it's one of those, let's say I'm doing a book and I see that it's one of those cheapy Goodwill stores that, always has like 20 negative comments, I'm going to go like way above them and then, free shipping so that the price range is still there. But I don't, it just depends. I go back and forth, free and no free.
Because when you do offers, get like best offer option. The reason that I do best offer option is because when I do free shipping, I usually mark the highest amount of shipping into my price. So let's say it's 4 ounces. From here to California would cost 4 ounces. The most would be $3.18. So I would push that $3.18 into the price, including on what I expect to get to it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do.
If I get an offer, what I'm able to do is I'm able to see their zip code. So if I'm able to see their zip code at that point, I'm able to lower the price correctly in that sense. That's the way I go about it.
See, I almost do it the same. I don't do free shipping, but I put it at the highest possible shipping price is what I charge.
Yeah.
And then I know when the offer comes in, I know shipping's covered. And so whatever the offer is, okay, shipping's covered. So
you do flat shipping, flat rate.
Do you track your Heidi's asking, do you track?
I saw that. I was like, I do not.
What?
No, I don't track them in my link source.
Why not?
I hear what you're saying. I'll leave it in there, but like what I do is I'm more of a, I consider my cost of goods, what it's going to be like. And like you said, I know where my wiggle room is. I'm not going to, fight over like $1, like, oh gosh, I lost $1 because it went to I don't care about that.
Right.
If I paid $2 for something, it's like,
I agree. Like, stuff that I know. So when I'm listing and I'm pricing stuff, if it has a high profit margin, I will actually make shipping a little bit lower because I don't care. Like, if the person's going to give me $95 for these shoes, I don't care if I lose $1 in shipping because they gave me $95 for this pair of shoes.
Yeah,
especially when you only paid like $10.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, but I sell dollar items, so if I lose $1, then you.
I agree because there's someone that I know that sells.
Jake's starting out. I did that too, and then that's when you got to fight for your. I hear you, Jake, but
guys, I got
some high profit items.
A fingernail polish remover. I paid
that.
$1 for it. I need $1.47.
No, you got to take 10 cents for every time you use it out and charge them on that listing. You're getting a 10-cent extra charge fee for me wiping that black marquee out.
No, I hear you guys.
I had a girlfriend like that. She was like, "You got to charge him for all this stuff," and I'm like, "That's part of the business. That's just part. You're gonna sometimes lose stuff.
Guys,
Go ahead.
I said I did not track my mileage. Don't yell at me. And it's because I started this year.
Who's yelling at you about that?
No. Nobody's yelling. I've been seeing everybody. And I was like, no. It's definitely something I want to do next year.
Can I interrupt with the mileage thing? I actually am a visiting nurse, so I travel for literally a living. So I track my mileage. I have an app for it, and so on and so forth.
Just tell them you're going to thrift shops.
No, tracking mileage is not simple because you cannot track from your house to the thrift store. You could track from the thrift store to the thrift store to the thrift store because if you're going to a thrift store, it's your tracking. Now, the federal rate is 58 cents a mile. So if you have to really do the calculations. For me, who tracks all my mileage on a constant, it's very tedious and not worth the time to sit and to invest into actually tracking every mile that I'm running from one thrift store to the next, which could be maybe 6 miles if that's the case. And then you have to
go to the thrift shop 2 or 3 times a month, right?
Yeah, look, if you're doing it full time, it's something else. If you're doing it part time and so on, it's
because like if you're Jimmy, you go once as soon as you eat breakfast, you come home, you eat lunch, you go again, and then you wake up in the middle of the night, and I got to go real quick to the bins because they're not closed till 10. So like that's 3 times in the day.
I mean, I easily put 70 miles on a Friday. I'll put 70 miles.
So now, right? So if it's your full time job and so on, then then it's worth it to do it. But if you're going to be doing it
plus
for the side job like I do it, I don't think it's worth it.
So have you
just tell them all the places you're going to is part of the. Tell them that's like a thrift shop. You're thrifting at the elders' home.
That's true, man. You should make some offers while you're taking care of your clientele.
I'm just curious, Jake. Yeah, have you looked into what you need to have to prove your mileage?
You don't have to have anything. You do have to have receipt. If you want to get your gas mileage, you have to have your gas in it.
Yeah.
If you're
doing mileage, though, you don't keep your gas receipts.
I do.
If you're doing mileage, you don't keep your gas receipts. Correct.
So,
but you could also pull off your car if you don't want to do mileage. You could take a lease or whatnot and pay that cost and put it as a thing.
If you're doing mileage, do you know what you need to have if the IRS were to come and ask you for the information they need? Do you know what
location from where you're coming to where you're going?
Yeah, but what
exact mileage between there and everything else?
Do they need like odometer reading from every trip?
So yes and no. They'll take for granted if you give them an address of your home to the thrift store and it takes 2 miles, they don't care about your odometer reading.
Right.
If it's a standard 2 miles.
Josh is no, I'm just curious. I'm curious I'm old school, right? I have a calendar in my car.
Where's your file cabinet?
I have a calendar with a pen in my car, and every time I get ready to start tracking mileage for work, I write the odometer down on the day that I started it.
There you go.
I could give you an app that basically what I do is.
I don't like the apps. I've tried. I mean, I'm open-minded.
I know. So what I use an app
that goes all over the place, and it gives you the choice to take it out or pull something like a stop in if it's related. Jimmy, they're not that bad, but still keep your receipts and write your mileage on it. I
mean, I literally just throw that calendar in my file at the end of the year. Boom, there it is.
Hey, Heidi, what sells for only 4 ounces? The Littlest Pet Shop Lion that I just sold for $8. It goes for 1.9 ounces.
I just sold the Lion.
Oh, you don't want to know what I'm listing. I'm not even getting into this. You guys are gonna kill me from actually spending time and doing this crap.
My Little Pony. You selling My Little Ponies, Jake?
No, I'm selling makeups and stuff like that.
You need to watch Craigslist Hunter. He just lost $2,000 on makeup.
Yeah. This shiny Ho-Oh will go out at a 2-ounce rate.
Yep.
So that's a free shipping. This Rainbow Rare Sylveon Gardevoir.
Interesting.
Should have I have so many Pokemons to sell.
I do too. I just gotta go through them. I still have.
We
from
should
that-
do a Pokemon day. Why don't we just do a Pokemon day? Where we're like, oh,
No.
you got that one? Boom, 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 boom.
Guys, well, be on the lookout. I'm supposed to do a show with Emily because she's like, she gets hit up a lot, and I think she's got some cards. And I think she
got
wants to do,
invite a
like,
guest that knows of it.
So
she wants to do a research day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hit her up.
I
I
have.
got you got what?
None of them are holographic. They're all just Team Rocket first edition. They all have the first edition stamp on them.
Those are good.
I have 520 of them.
Nice.
Wow.
Many multiples, but I know I have like 5 Charizards. Now they're not holographic or reverse holographic, but they're still stamped first edition, which helps
Now this is back before the cards were going insane. That Dark Charizard was going for like $35 like last year,
right.
non-hollow. So
The
right now
Charizard?
he's probably way past that point.
Yeah, how do you spell that again? Charizard?
CHARIZARD.
CHARIZARD.
Yeah. That's the one Tim was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So for instance, I sold the hollow base set, non-first edition, non-shadowless. So really the third release of the base set.
Mhm.
Last year, this card was averaging at $60 to $75.
Nice.
This bad boy shipped out for $325. Like that's how high the market is right now.
325?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, let me look up something. I want you guys to look. Yeah, go and do comps. Go from high to low on that card. You're gonna freak out. It's crazy. I'm looking at a 1996 Charizard base set Pokemon Japanese card. Excellent. $281 plus shipping. Crazy. Crazy.
Trying to find this card that I.
Oh yeah, this is crazy, dude. I can't believe something sold for $160,000. It's like a whole set. First edition, but it's got like they're all graded though.
What do you want?
No, Z-Man, he should have got more than that
Wow.
because my buddy just sold one for like $25,000, a Gem Mint Shadowless Charizard.
Who said that? Because I'm looking at the 25 right now. 27.
Z-Man was just talking about somebody. He said the value is probably like at 10,000, but it's actually more than that. If you get anything on the Shadowless series,
Yeah.
those were the first, I think, 67 cards printed.
Okay.
In
Yeah,
the
because
US.
there's only like 2 or 3 up here that are about. Well, actually, 5 or 6 in the $30,000 range. 25
Yeah.
to 30.
Yeah.
And they're graded though. They're graded.
No way.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth the $30 to get it graded.
It's,
This
even
is
as
hard.
a-
This is gonna make me sick to my stomach right here.
what?
This Shining Celebi. I don't
Yeah.
know. How you
Mhm.
do it. I sold this card last year.
Yeah.
For like $300 and some dollars.
Yeah.
It just sold, and mine was a Gem Mint 10.
No.
Gem Mint 10 just sold last month for $2,000.
Yep. I
The
told
same
you.
card I sold. That's a sold listing, and it's
Say
not.
that again. How much did you say it sold for? How much?
Mine sold for like 300 and something,
Right.
Wow.
and it sold. It just like the same card, Gem Mint 10. Man,
Well, that's why my wife was like, we've been holding on to these cards. We've been holding on to them, and I said, "Hey, honey, the market's super." Because I just happened to look them up because sports cards are doing so good. Like honestly, right now, guys, if you can find somebody who knows nothing about what they have, if you find Magic the Gathering cards right now,
Yeah.
dude, you can auction base cards off right now for Magic the Gathering.
it's crazy.
Oh man.
But dude, it's just while the market's hot, dude, look at beginning of quarantine, puzzles and sidewalk chalk.
I saw
I'm
the
still
puzzle for
on puzzles.
$25.
It's crazy.
Oh, they paid on those shoes. What?
Nice,
They
bro.
did?
Ooh, they're pulling before shipping.
Which ones?
These ice cream ones.
The Jokers.
$95.
There you go,
Yeah.
I
bro.
paid 25 for them, so
Man, you should have done it for 101.
I had them listed over 100. I don't care. 95, I'll take it. They
Well,
send
yeah.
an offer.
So you get
He bought 'em.
the
It's
no
so-
fees.
Oh, I don't care about that. I told you I don't care about that stuff, man. I'll take the money. Let's go.
There
Listen,
you
I
go.
just don't care about it, but it's a nice advantage.
Yeah, but what happens if the guy didn't take it at that price? Jimmy would be stuck with those ice cream shoes right now. He'd be
No,
wearing them.
no. I'm saying he did good by accepting the offer. I just didn't know if he had it listed over 100. That's all.
Oh.
No, I had it listed just over 100. I'll take it. That's 337 gross sales today. I'll take it.
Yeah, like I got a pair of LeBrons and I listed them intentionally at 101. They're brand new.
Well, I mean, so I listed all these shoes today, and every last pair is listed over 100.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take that offer. I'm not. Gonna
Oh yeah, me too. If I get $90 offered on these LeBrons, like heck yeah, cha-ching, I'm taking it.
Are
That's
these
a
worth
request
anything?
to Salvadorables. I've only requested a signature like twice.
I'd have to see. Does it say a series on it and then a year at the bottom?
It looks like it's a series number, but yeah, I can't read it. It's small. Yeah, all right, where's my magnifying glass when I need it?
I'm trying to take all this tape off of the yarn. That's the
Oh,
only
it's
thing
the
I don't like
basic.
Goodwill does, man. They tape everything on the top of the.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That's cool, Z man. I love some PS1 games can be worth, and PS2 like if the Black Label stuff. Are you testing all those games? That's my biggest question. I mean, what are the conditions like? PS2 games can be finicky, man. That's my least favorite console and games to test, or PS2.
What's that? PS2?
Yeah,
I just bought a PS2 with a lot of dirt in it, so I'm gonna
So
take
it's
it apart
slim or
and clean it
fat?
up. What?
Why
Was
you
it a
got dirt in
slim
it?
or that one.
I can't hear. What? Sorry, Jimmy.
The slim or the fat PS2?
The fat.
I keep a PS2 that I know works, so when I buy games, I can test them because that's how finicky it is.
Yeah, but I don't buy games because the most I can't find any good games, and the games that I find are for $3-4.
Yeah.
Jakob, why did you buy a PS2? It doesn't play VHS tapes.
Salvador,
More-
one thing I will say is I will, on something that's expensive, I will pay for the extra insurance. But there's only literally so when I sold that Pokemon card for $300 last year, I did require a signature on that.
Oh,
But I usually don't. I haven't had any issues at all. The biggest issue I had was I shipped something on my own through the simple export rate on pirate ship to Mexico, and it got lost in their postal system, and I've still never found it. And because I didn't pay for the extra insurance, I literally just lost the item. Like I had to refund the buyer, and it's lost in the Mexico postal service system or whatever. It's just lost, never to be found again. That's the biggest
Wow.
issue. And it was like a $60 or $70 item that I just had to, and there was absolutely nothing I could do because I didn't pay for the extra insurance.
Yeah.
I want to go back to why Jake had a PS2 with all this dirt in it. Like, what was this? Like a trailer park one they played outside on the ground? Or
No, so what happens is sometimes that the fan in the back gathers all this dirt
Oh.
and so on and so forth, and the whole system becomes like used. So in order to make it look standard, I enjoy it. I would love to take it apart and clean it up. So that's another content video for me, and doing it for the heck of it. So I'm gonna go for it. It cost
There you
me
go, man.
$11. It's not like I paid $100 on the system or $20 on the system that I'm worried about taking it apart. Paid $11 on the system. I'm gonna take it apart. I have two controllers that I bought separately for $4 a piece. Oh,
No, I
that's
thought
it.
you meant like it had gravel and stuff all over it or something like. I was like,
Nah.
Yeah, Louis. They were like off the gridders, so they were plugging it into trees and rocks in the outdoors.
with the solar panels.
Yeah, they were trying to
Wow.
force the energy from the earth.
What's that? What's that? Burning Man?
Yeah, look
They
out
brought
for
him out in
those.
Burning Man. They're playing their video games out in Burning Man, middle of the desert.
Yeah, dude, he was on here with us Tuesday. VHS Dragon Ball Z, $500.
Wow. So
Red Trunks.
yeah, I saw that when he was on. What's his name? What's his name again? He's the one that had the Colorado flag behind him, right?
Kaiser.
Okay.
Because I was trying to remember his name because I was like, it's very unique. I think it's Kaiser.
Yeah.
I know nothing about Magic the Gathering.
Dude, I played that stuff hardcore, bro.
Nothing, and I know a lot of those. Like I play a lot of fantasy video games, like Final Fantasy and stuff. And I know a lot about that kind of stuff, but I know nothing about Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, what y'all know about that black and blue deck, Magic the Gathering? Shout out to my nerds.
I ain't one of your nerds, I could tell you that much.
Yako, what were we introducing you to the other night? Is this something you had never heard of?
There's a lot of things I haven't heard of.
DVDs.
You guys are so mean to him.
I'm just messing.
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good.
Well, no, like it is different. Like people in
Give me a
different
minute. I'll be passive aggressive and throw a hard one at him.
You guys were just. I mean, we were talking about shipping earlier. I learned something. Hold on, in case Tracy's listening.
He's
came
not.
from
He's
Tommy.
actually. She's on her own live.
It came
She's not
from
listening.
Tommy. Tommy, if you're listening, it came from you. But I heard from some people about like I had to backtrack my shipping stuff because I was doing calculated shipping on all my shoes. You know, I don't do free shipping unless it's like a pair of Toms or something. But I looked on there and it was like, are you selling anything? Because I'm way on the East Coast. Was I selling anything to West Coast buyers? And the answer was no, because what eBay quotes to them is like $14.75 per pair of shoes. But I've never shipped a pair of shoes to the West Coast for more than $10, you know, ever.
Mm-hmm.
But because that's what it quotes them, it deters West Coast buyers. So I switched all my shoes under 2 pounds to $9.99, and dude, they're selling in Washington, Oregon, California, because I switched it to calculated shipping. But
okay.
a buyer, you know, a seller that's in like Missouri, dude, he can send it for an equal price all over the U.S., you know, because they're right there in the middle.
That's a
So,
smart move.
I think, you know, some people get, like, I get really good deals on global shipping because it goes to Kentucky. It's right next to me. Like, it's dirt cheap for me to send it global.
I always feel bad, like when I send something, it's like, and it's usually a book, and it goes to Kentucky, and it takes like a week to get there, and it's like another 2 months for it to go to Australia. They're like, "Have you sent that?" I was like, "Yeah, we sent that last year."
Dan, I'm right there with you. You should see how I engineered this box of shoes next to me. I turned free USPS shoe boxes into a wall of magical integrity.
Magical gathering integrity.
Because everybody goes, has it fallen yet? And I'm like, no, it actually hasn't. I reinforced it.
What program?
Do you remember when Rally Roots? I stopped watching for a while, but it's like I remember one time they were like, "What's their assistant's name?" I don't know, but she
Callie.
she puts up all this like he's like, "Look, I picked your shoes." She puts up all those priority boxes, and like people started cussing them out.
Huh?
It was like,
Yeah, it's just the little pieces in there. That's all he bought.
You don't want the guy?
No. No, it's fine because I'll sell the guy without those.
Jimmy, I'm sorry.
Huh? Let me see those real quick.
Are you in trouble?
No. So I had a listing with these little pieces right here in with a action figure.
Uh-huh.
They're like these. They're from a Halo, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember
He
that.
messaged me and he's like, will you sell me just these? And I was like, well, how much? He's, I'll give you $20 for them. I was like, okay. So I got just these two little like figures on sticks for $20. Boom. And then I can relist the action figure.
But you've never played Halo, right?
Never played Halo in my life. There's the action. There's the figure that was with it. So I'll relist that. And I'll sell those for 20, and then I'll sell him still for 20.
You know those two are worth $500, right?
Yeah.
Jimmy's wife. Can Jimmy please stay on the computer for a little while longer?
He sure can.
Thank you so much. I promise.
Jimmy's wife, can we meet you?
Just
Way
put
to
your
go,
hand
Jacob.
out there. You don't have to put your just go like
Huh? You don't want to say hi for a second?
No,
Can I use the camera? Can you say hi?
Tried.
don't.
She said no.
It's okay.
I'm
She's like, if you want to stay up.
She's in her pajamas.
Oh no, leave her alone. Gonna tick her off.
Dude, I got some good old vintage yarn still in the wrapper.
Josh and his yarn, dude. You need to knit us something. Knit us a sweater, dude.
I am. My
Knit
GoPro
us something.
chest mount is going to be made of yarn.
In another lifetime, Josh was an old lady.
Knitting.
You didn't even
He's gonna
grow up.
compete
It was
with
just-
Tesla Picker. He's gonna with Dave. He's gonna compete, make yarn socks and like.
Yeah, no, we did talk about that. I was like,
Custom-made.
Dave, if I send this to you, can you make me some socks? He was like, not a bad idea.
I think I'll use that.
Say yellow. Say
Jimmy
yellow.
Jen wants to know why your wife is up so late.
She's awesome, and she's over there shipping stuff right now.
Heck yeah, dude.
Oh Lord.
She helps. She definitely helps. She's over there packing some of the orders.
All right.
Because
I think I'm selling this. I think I'm selling it. I'm letting it go, Jimmy.
Which one is it?
All this stuff with the games and stuff. I'm trying to get a good price on it. Probably gonna sell for $100 or so.
I don't know if
The
I've
rest-
ever played those games.
What's that?
I don't know if I've ever. What were those games called again? I don't think I've ever played them.
Well, there's one called the Ikari Warriors.
Yeah, the Akari Warriors.
Yeah, by SNK. They're from 1985. Well, this one is. Yeah, they're patented and made in Japan. Love that. The Ikari Warriors 1, 2, and 3. But I looked them up and they're comping between like 15 and 8, and the most they sold for like $18 each.
Okay, it's not bad.
No,
Trying to see it.
like you know.
I don't know though. I think I would sell them separate from that Retron because I think that'll help them sell better. Because now you're looking for someone that's looking for a Retron in the games.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I'll probably get more that way too. You're right.
Akari Warriors 3 sold for $30.
I haven't even looked that one up yet. How much? 30?
Yeah, that seems to be the best one too.
That makes sense. Yeah, and this one's like it says at the top. The others don't say, but this one says made in Japan.
Yeah, I sold for
It's not-
30. This one sold for 35.
Bro, so I'm gonna sell 1, 2, and 3 together.
Yeah,
Or
3
maybe-
seems to be the best game.
It's in good condition too, and I'm looking in the back. It doesn't have a date. Yeah, it says 85 too. How are they all made in the same year?
Well, I don't know.
Do not store in extreme temperatures. Do not immerse in water. Do not clean benzene thinner, alcohol, or other solvent. Do not put knitting yarn near it.
Keep it away from Josh.
No, my yarn's good, man. I just read this vintage stuff is
Oh,
long.
Dude, you got me looking at yarn the other day. I went to an estate sale. I'm like, nah, I'm not dealing with it because it was on the
Hey,
first
he
day.
hasn't got me yet. I saw some today and I was like, nah, I ain't doing it.
No, guys, you don't like unless
too,
they
Jimmy.
bulk it together. Don't buy it.
Well, and it wasn't like as much as you had. It was old, but like they wanted like $3 a pop or $2. I'm
Nope.
like, nah.
Yeah, so many places they'll stick this on a shelf for $3 because
Like, no.
typically you'll pay about $3-4 per one of these, like at the store. But
Yeah.
I got this tub full for $6. So
Bro, you made out.
I just
Mine
lotted
is
up.
a
I have
dollar a
1,
scone.
2, 3, 4. I got 5 lots of light colors. So even if I sell them 2 for $10, free shipping,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this into $80. So
Right.
How much more do you have to go through? Just that last little tub, or got more?
no. This is what I got today. I haven't gone back to my other my outside room.
He's still got to sort through the colors he wants to keep for his GoPro vest.
Video by Flips Find Fun 2023. Still going through yarn. It's like- now we're on the blues.
Dude, you guys are laughing at me.
No, we're
But
not.
I got
You busted
It's
Jake's
your
shop. You're
turn.
gonna bust your
It's
shop.
your turn.
I got requested from 2 people with the color item number to see if I had it in stock on Instagram.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Like we were doing the
You know what?
and I
Do
got an
a
email.
video. Do a video where they're playing the Golden Girls theme song. You know.
Yeah.
That.
Jacob, you remember Iris? She was in our chat Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh
you
my-
are.
We'll all play the parts. Well, I'll be the old lady. I'll be the old
Girl,
mom.
he's like, I'm gonna buy from him. Yeah, all
Yeah,
that
no, guys, you guys think it's funny. She said, "What's
You
your
gotta be-
email?" I said, "Same as the name @gmail.com." That night, I got an email.
Have you seen him over there on the flip finds and the funds? That young man, he's got some yarn.
She's looking
Poor
for
guy.
some purple. So
Just take it, Josh. Just take it.
Ah,
Josh, trust
We'll
me.
do-
I have
we'll do a
experience.
male version.
Just take it.
I love it. I love it.
We'll do
I'm like-
instead of the Golden Girls, we'll be like the Golden Boys. Huh, what did he say?
I jumped into this for shoes, and now I'm getting requests for yarn.
He goes to his Instagram, and the average age is 60.
58 to 75.
Wow, it's late at night, and these guys can't stop cracking up.
They're like,
His shoes. Hey, what did he say? He's got the blues. I don't know.
yeah, and like they don't respond. They don't respond to Instagram unless it's 4 a.m. to 6 p.m.
It's like, what is this I said on? What is this? What is this sewing needle doing up my kazoo?
They added Instagram to Jitterbugs, and his subscriber count went through the.
It's the third button on the touch.
Jimmy's turning so red. Look at him.
Oh my god!
Well, sadly for her, she was the first person that told me. She goes, I said, reach out to me on Instagram if you have questions. She goes, what if you don't have Instagram? And I was like, okay. I said, email will
She has YouTube.
I know, she has YouTube. Well, because I think she's on a desktop. And we tried to tell her, you can get on Instagram with a desktop.
Do you need stamps
What's
for
that Insta Twitter? What's that Insta Twitter? I don't got the Insta Twitter.
The Insta tweeter.
Can you knit on there? Do they got knitting videos?
Dude, no, Louis, I'm not joking. I was telling Jimmy looked it up earlier.
I don't remember.
So like I got the big, spike jump subscriber from Matt.
Yeah.
I jumped up like 70, but dude, the last 5 days I've gotten another 30, and they've been from the
Yep.
Yarn Mafia.
You're
Dude.
gonna get a few more. Dude,
No,
that was so good that day. He was like, you were up there in the tier because you were on the same day that he was like shedding a tear when he was like,
Yeah.
this is all a lot of stuff, guys. Because like
Yeah.
you and those other 2 guys that gave him stuff, was the 2 baseball cards, right? That
Yeah.
blew me away. I was like, he got not 1, but he got 2, and he got your mug, and and like
Dude.
all these gifts.
I was just honored because I was like, and he didn't read the whole note because in the note I said, hey man, I only paid 10 cents for this. I know you'd
Yeah.
appreciate that because I got such a deal. but I said keep it or sell it. I just wanted you to look at it and know that it's a sign of appreciation. You know.
He said he's keeping it. He said he's
I know.
keeping it.
When dude, that put a tear in my eye. He goes, "No, man." He goes, "I'm actually working on like a display shelf, kind of like what Jimmy has, a display shelf of like what he likes, his collection of stuff." And he's like, "No, I really."
See,
Do you remember what he said?
from
Do you
you,
remember
Jimmy.
what he said when he had the mug? He remember when Matt got the mug and he goes, and he went like this, and he goes, "It would have been better if there was yarn in it."
Did you say that?
No.
He's like pulling yarn out of his mouth.
You know, I'll be doing good if he asks me about yarn on Instagram. Then I'm like, okay, I've made it now. I'm the yarn king.
Did I
I'm
tell
like-
you I wrote him and he wrote me back a couple times because I was in there like, yeah, you're the one who you caught me. I didn't think anybody was gonna see it. I was coming in real quiet and I put 280 on that shirt.
Yeah, I saw it.
I was like, dang. And then Tim, what's his name, comes in and is like, he's got it at 3 1/4 right now. I was so mad. So I wrote him back. I said, you know what? It's still not Friday yet, buddy. I said, we're gonna get that thing up to 500 so you don't get it. But I wrote back to what's his name, Matt, and I said, dude, did you read in that one post that like, the guy's like, why don't you do a lottery? And then I said,
I gotta go. Good night, guys.
Have a good
All right,
one.
see you, Yaakov.
List that stuff.
Yep.
Get it off that thing.
I'll see you Tuesday. Bye.
He said, love you, man. But yeah, I was like, dude, if you're going to do a lottery, and I was like kind of forewarning him because he saw what I wrote. And he's like, yeah, it does seem kind of like a headache. And I'm like, the only way you should do it is if there's a system where everybody does the payment through that. Because if you had to count everybody, even if you just did $1 and you know how many followers he had. If he did 2K people, well, that's $2,000 for a shirt, And
Yeah.
he would definitely get more people, and he would be humble enough to say, just give $1, But he goes, it would be a headache, you'd have to, even if they took a chunk out of it, a percentage, it would be worth it for him.
I was going to answer this for Heidi on yarn, since there's a yarn question, guys. Okay. Most of the Red Heart stuff
Don't say nothing to me.
is the Walmart brand. People still buy it a lot because Walmart apparently can't get it back in right now.
Yep.
I don't know if it's just due to the, condition of the world we're in. But the Red Heart stuff will have a logo that'll look a little more like 70s-ish. Those are the older labels. For instance, this one's really easy to tell because when you see the font and look at the old Kmart logo.
I was just gonna say, I was gonna be nice to you and tell you that my aunt, that's all she wanted was the Kmart stuff.
Yeah, and then this brand, the other great way to know is, guess what? No barcode whatsoever.
Yep.
None.
The Kmart one you want is the one with a key on it. It's got like a little key logo.
Yep.
I don't want to admit to it, but I do know about this stuff. It's like,
no, when I showed Jimmy earlier, I just sold it today. I sold a set of 4 for $49, dude. Like,
I believe you.
It pulls in over $100 a week. It's
just
lightweight.
fun to bust your chops though about it.
Oh, I love it, dude. The fact that I have a flat brim hat on and I'm selling yarn, I'm an oxymoron right now.
No.
Right?
Look at Tim. Tim sells glass. You sell yarn. I'm not going to tell you what I sell.
Receding hairline, and I have all gray hair, and 90% of what I shipped out today was toys
And ice cream shoes.
and ice cream shoes.
I'm trying to think of the weirdest thing I've sold.
You're a box truck away from being a pedophile. Like you're
Don't say that. Don't say.
Dude,
Oh my
that
God.
was
I went down a.
That was an easy
Dude.
setup. Hey kids, I got action figures and colorful shoes.
That's wrong.
And guess what my name is? My name is Uncle.
Tell your mom and dad it's just Uncle B.
I'm not going to hurt you. Can I see your toys?
I'll send you guys a funny
I
link.
gotta change the name of my store. It's no longer Uncle B's. I'm done. Can't do that anymore.
The uncle got to come out. I love the old school though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get rid of it now. Thanks a lot, Josh.
No, you could change it, man. You could
Old school BO.
What was the neighbor's name on Family Guy? The old
That's cold.
The one that talks with a whistle.
Yeah. Your name could be a roll of nickels.
Is your son there next door? I was wondering if you could come over. That is the creepiest cartoon there ever is. It's
There's
like,
Iris. Guys, I'm not lying. Iris emailed me about yarn. She's here. She made it.
Iris, help your boy Josh.
I still have to go through the yarn inventory and look for that purple blend you were looking for. But I got some more yarn today, Iris. These guys aren't excited, but I know you
Everybody
would.
look how excited Josh is about yarn. Watch, at this point, I'm going to talk like I'm watching a gazelle on the Animal Channel. It's like, as Josh follows the Kmart yarn, his eyes will start dilating.
He turns into the crocodile hunter. He's all, oh yeah, she's a beaut.
His Oreo cap will ever so slightly turn to the side.
I gotta hold it by the tail and be like,
Evaluates
look
it.
at this one here.
That skein is a beaut. I'm gonna poke it with stuff.
She's at least a
At which
4
point,
ounce.
when he starts stretching it, watch him as he starts to smell the yarn and taste it for vintage.
Now that you've said that, Louis, another great hint, guys. When you're buying your yarn,
Smell it.
I don't know how long mine will be.
serious. Dead serious. I pull my mask down in the thrift store. I grab this bucket and I was like, because if it smells like somebody's house that they took it out of, you ain't getting that smell.
No, and
out.
that's a good point. Cigarette smoke. I'm not going to say
Yeah.
something on live. And,
Yeah, but
you
yes.
know, if it smells like mold, you definitely,
Right. You need to run. But that's with your clothes or anything. Oh, Dan, you
Dan just
You
left.
think- Dan,
the answer, man.
Dan went good night, night, Dan.
Good night, Dan. See you at 6 a.m.
Stuff, man.
So my buddy's he's the big shirt guy.
Yeah.
I'm a big shirt guy. See,
Well, not size wise.
You got to post. Did you post up what Iris Collins wrote?
My IG is the same name. Flips finds fun. For Heidi.
Read her next one.
Yes, you seriously want to smell the yarn.
This is for you, Jimmy. Give me a long ass attack. That was a good segue back to Josh. What's that, bro?
That's a Proline starter Panthers jacket.
Yeah. So I took the picture to see if he wanted it. And the first thing, this thing smelled like an ashtray from high heavens, bro.
Did you? Okay, I know how to get it out.
Yeah, I would have bought that. I can wash that out.
You didn't buy it?
No,
Can I tell you what you do? I've done this with Harley shirts.
I've heard
Yeah,
you
this-
leave it in the sunshine.
No. Get your
Yeah.
bathtub. Hear me out. I mean, I've done this because I go to the bins. And
Hey, I'm gonna
this guy
welcome
was-
Heidi also real quick.
Just go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Louis.
No, I'm just gonna say, okay, hey Heidi, you get those shirts, and you get all of them. Anything that's remotely stinky, you put in your bathtub. You run it first on like the hottest water you got. Get 2 cups of OxyClean. Mix it in there real good. Put that in there. Throw them in there and just dredge them until they're like soaked, and then just stop the water. And then you want to keep it low, and then you're gonna drain it immediately. As soon as you know,
Okay.
like after about an hour. As
Have
soon
you
as you
ever
do
dealt
that,
with colors bleeding though and stuff? And
don't use the Clorox OxyClean. Just use the basic, and then you just put it in there, and you let it. And you got to let this. I did mine once. They were like, I mean, they smelled like a cigarette. Just was like fresh, and
Yeah.
I did it for 48 hours. And the second time I drained it, drenched them, put fresh OxyClean in it again. Came out. Everything
No,
came out.
like So what I did is I texted him the picture because I was there until the pretty much till the Goodwill closed. So I just texted him and said, "Hey, it was still on the rack. I was one of the last people to leave." So I just told him because I stopped there because I'm not going there tomorrow, and I just told him to pick it up. And so like me and him swap stuff all the time. So the fact that he can run and get it,
Right.
like he goes to the swap meets and stuff for vintage clothes. So.
Oh, this is the dude. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy Todd. But no, that's good to know. I have a tub with the lid on it, like in my sunroom, with a bunch of clothes that I got out of the vintage jackets and shirts that all still smell like an ashtray. I got 2 sets of Harley leather boots in there that still smell like an ashtray.
Yep, that guy was a smoker.
You can't soak leather boots in a tub.
I know. I'm still working on a solution for those,
Well,
Heidi.
you could. I have to tell you guys a story because it relates. My dad's feet are swelling up, so he gave me his SAS shoes, right?
Yeah.
Size 13. And I heard somebody say they were a good brand, but
yeah.
I got them home and they're kind of just a little grungy. So they've been soaking in a tub of OxyClean outside. And I don't know if I'm ruining them or not. Because
not
after
shoes.
I put them in there, they felt a little suede-y.
The best thing you can do with shoes, because shoes can be washed like in the washing machine, but since you soaked them like that, I would find a place to stand them upright or lean them against something outside and let them air dry really, really good.
Yeah. You got a fan, blow it up against it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
He said like a fan that you can blow on it to get airflow.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So if they're not okay, they'll probably be better after soaking for 2 days. I forgot about them. Thanks for reminding me. They're outside.
Did you steal the Dapper Tiger's hat?
I was just gonna say he was.
No,
wearing
I just picked this up. It's for sale, but I didn't want you guys to see my roots, so instant cover. Right?
There's that name on them boots, y'all.
I mean, it's okay if you show your roots. Look at Jimmy. He's exposing all.
Yeah, okay. No, I don't want to expose my roots. But I like this hat. I might start wearing them. It knocks like 30 years off of me immediately,
Dan Post Boots, man. Dan Post Boots.
Dan Post?
Is that the name of the boots?
Yeah.
Look what
Dan
I'm listing
Post
right
Boots,
now.
made in the USA.
Ever seen one
I
of
thought
these?
you said Tracy was doing a live.
This is for
Who's
S&M.
that?
This is the pillow.
S&M.
Support. It's a joke, but it's actually for carving a turkey.
I was like, what is she talking about?
Well, it could be. I mean, I could see that for, anyhow.
I gotta go.
Heidi
sorry,
has
this
to
is
do a
family
show
show.
with Krillin. Like, has to.
We do. Krillin and I need to be on a show together, but yeah, because we both get easily distracted and take over and talk too much. So I'll shut up.
I will help you guys
No,
moderate.
you do really good, Heidi. Like, you ask the questions that other people are scared to ask.
Yeah.
That's my middle name. Heidi, who asks the questions that other people are scared to ask.
That's your new YouTube channel name.
Yeah,
No.
Jimmy's working on a new.
Yeah, I need a new name for my channel, so thanks to these guys.
Uncle
You
B.
don't like your names too long?
It's gonna be called Channel Van Flips, apparently. I need a new name.
Uncle B's tickle fights.
My son
No more
wants me to
Uncle.
call my new channel Hot Flip Hoarder. I had
Well,
an
no.
intervention because they don't like all the stuff in my house.
Because Dory was in here, Dory Burke. She said she did her first video, and she's got a pretty good little niche. She does a lot with couponing and stuff. And I said, hey, that's really, really good. But with her first name being Dory, I was like, call your channel Finding Dory's Treasures. Like, hands down, just play off of that,
Oh
please.
yeah, absolutely, definitely. That's cool. I subscribe to her channel. She does coupon stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't have the patience
And then
for coupons.
she's a manager at Walgreens, so she's a really good intel. She's like, hey, Walgreens is doing 90% off on a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, thanks, Dory.
right?
I got your new name, Jimmy.
All right, let's hear it.
Oh, what is it?
It's either got okay. So you got to take one little section out, maybe the B's or something. But the name. This has to be in somewhere in your name. So you could, if you want to like make a reference to old school flips, you just put OSF. But it's got to be ready. John Herbert OS. You know who John Herbert is?
I don't.
He was the neighbor on Family Guy.
That's
It's John
right.
Herbert.
That's where
I had to look him up. It's John Herbert says is the creepy old man and pedophile in Family Guy who is obsessed with Chris.
Terrible, man.
So it's
Oh my
spelled
God,
J.
that's right.
John
His
Herbert.
name is
You
John-
should just put like Uncle John Herbert
Hold on.
OS.
Hold on. This is a real question now. I'm gonna
We
vidIQ
specialize in plush.
search results for John Herbert. If it gets searched a lot, dude, it's not a bad idea.
No, you just don't do.
It's
Oh,
a very
God.
bad idea.
He's
It's
like,
a very-
no.
I'm not
bad
on
idea.
board for that name change.
It's
No,
like
but
it's like
funny.
Art Vandelay. Art Vandelay is like he's like I think I'm gonna change my name, and everybody's like, no, do not change your name. It's like that.
Yeah. What I don't like is when I see people in the chat all the time and I don't know their name. Because when it's like Art Vandelay, I'm like, stop using a first and last name.
What's up, Art?
I know. I'm like, hey,
My name is Dan.
Dan's like
no, it's Dan. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Z-Man
I keep calling you Art.
$200 PS2 game. What?
Who?
I should
What?
change my name to Quagmire.
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 That's the other guy on Family.
Giggity.
Yeah, he was a regular appearance.
And he always had that big jaw that comes out to here off to the side. His jaw's
Yeah,
like
I
this
used to
big.
watch way too much Family Guy.
I have it
I
on before I sleep. No, I'm kidding.
I don't watch
much.
anymore. It's ridiculous, but yeah.
Dude, we were terrible. We used to watch it
Oh,
all the time.
I loved watching it.
I watched it with my youth pastor. So
Oh Lord. I just like the Star Wars specials.
yeah.
No way. One of my favorite episode is when Peter gets a pair of grown-up full body like pajamas, and he finds out if he drags his feet on the carpet he can shock people. So like people like Lois came home and the lights are all off and you just hear and you hear him dragging his feet. And then he body shocks her. That cracked me up so much, I almost died.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I thought you were gonna say something to the effect of like his neighbor coming over going, "Will you shock me?" It's
So, Jimmy-
John Herbert. I just
Jimmy, if you did change your name, what direction would you go?
John Herbert.
I have no idea.
Would you put toy something in there?
Yeah, I'd probably have toys in there. Yeah, I'd simplify it, make it really a short name. I've thought about it.
Dude, I almost changed my name like the first week that I started YouTube.
I don't know. Like, I don't even know why
I
did the
got
whole.
one for you. Gangster Toy Master. Or
Gangster
Toy Master. It's got a weird twist to it. I'm the Gangster Toy Master. Don't mess with me.
Gangster Toy Master.
But like,
That's funny.
it was the
Sounds
first
more
time that I jumped in 2 lives, and both people stumbled saying my name, and they complained about how hard it was to say. And I instantly, like, that insecurity set in. I was like, great, edit, change. The first resellers that ever acknowledged me hate it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Flippity flippity fun.
No, you should hear Rev Resell now. He's like, Rev Resell's like, hey, Triple F. He didn't even try anymore.
He
For
just
the first
gave
time I saw Hot Flip Heidi, and I'm like, what is she making a reference to? What's this? What?
It's a hot
It's
flip.
dog food.
Look. I bought it
Oh,
It was just,
Hey,
I
no.
used to be Hot Tip Heidi, so it just rhymed with
I think
my
it
former
worked.
name.
It's perfect. Don't ever change it. Don't change it.
I won't.
Good.
I won't.
See,
But did I tell you my
you
son
got
said, he said, Mom, you should call your channel Hot Flip Hoarder. We're going to have an intervention because they have to look at my
Aw.
garage, which is. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I need to stop buying and I need to just only list, but it's really hard not to source.
I gotta
Hey,
get
Jimmy.
going, everyone. I gotta go box up some toys, and I
To bed.
gotta get up and yard sale in the morning.
Dude,
Oh, tomorrow's a big day. Yeah, I
how
better
many
get out
do
of
you-
here
How
too.
many do you have tomorrow?
Let's take a gander, shall we?
No, I didn't mean that. You don't have to brag. Jeez.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I sold something.
Now,
I sold something and I just gained 20 subs. Hold on a second.
That many.
God.
what?
I lost
How
it
what
too.
app is that? Where are you finding that?
It's a yard sale
Jimmy,
treasure
how
map.
do you-
Go to the app Yard Sale Treasure Map. Unless you want to sit there all day on Craigslist. Trust me,
All right,
it's easier.
so
No, you know what?
Links
I'm
to
not
all the
gonna do it.
Craigslist.
I'm
Jimmy.
not going to do it. I need
Jimmy,
to go to
is that
my
your
garage
default-
and store.
Is that your default 20-mile radius?
Yeah,
Okay, you ready?
that's the Denver
That's
metro area.
amazing.
All right,
No,
you ready?
watch Josh. Watch Josh.
20-mile
Okay, I'm
radius.
looking.
It did vibrate 3 times, but
he's
none of them
got
were
2.
within 20 miles.
You just have 2?
0.
Zero.
It
Yeah,
sucks.
see, it's probably going to be the same
Yeah,
for me.
so I mean, I got a lot
I
to
use
do in the morning.
Craigslist.
All right,
I
so
use
Yeah,
even
you know-
Craigslist still.
This is the app right here, the yard sale treasure map.
yeah.
All right. I'll look
So
it up.
it
even
links
when I
to all
zoom
the
out,
Craigslist ads in your area.
if I go 40 minutes north, I have 6.
There you go. Then you got to hit the road, bud.
And you
Nah,
better hope you see
Are
some
you
fresh
like far
signs.
away from a major metro area, Josh?
am I what?
Are you like are you in the Hicks? Are you 40 miles away from like the nearest like?
He's
you
on the
know,
border of
Applebee's
Canada
or something?
and Alaska.
No, I'm actually in a good spot. I don't go to Richmond because the reseller and flea market folks they way overpopulate Richmond. Like it's bad.
Are they mean?
What he means
No.
is they banned him because he
Well,
buys
no.
yarn.
I
If he
just,
goes,
for instance, our bins location at 8 a.m. If I get there at 7, I'm still the 100th person in line.
how
It's
far are
not-
you from
No way.
Baltimore?
Baltimore,
Okay, you guys, I'm trying to
about
get
2.5
in.
hours.
Treasure
So-
what? Treasure something?
Well, no, but I go. So
Yard sale treasure map.
I'm
Yeah.
25 miles from Richmond, but I'm also only 25 miles from like Williamsburg. So for me, I can get to a good financial money area
Yeah.
in Williamsburg as fast as I can get to Richmond. So I go that direction.
Well, I mean, there's, obviously you can, there's always signs. Like I follow this, but I chase signs a lot too. I don't just go.
Oh, me too. Yeah, on
No, that's
Saturdays.
right.
Saturdays I go sign chasing. And
Friday's the day I chase signs.
see, we don't get Fridays, man.
Why not? Tell them to start doing yards. I get it. If you go west, you're in West Virginia. I get it. If you go east, you're in the ocean. So it's north or south for you. You don't have a lot of options. And if you have to go really far south to hit North Carolina.
No, I'm about 50 minutes from the Carolina line.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So how far are you from Lynchburg then?
Hour and 45.
Wait,
Go stomp on Eric's area. Go all the way out to the
You're
OBX.
further south than Lynchburg?
I'm directly pretty much east of Lynchburg.
Dang.
So I can get to the ocean faster than Lynchburg.
Yeah, you found it, Heidi?
Yeah, I think, but it was called yard sale treasure map, not garage sale.
Yeah.
And it
I
says
think
it
I paid
uses
for the
Craigslist.
year, and it's like, what is it, $9.99 a year or something like that? So you don't have to mess with stuff.
So yeah,
You can
Jimmy,
put the
where
colors.
we went and stayed this weekend, I was 40 minutes north of Lynchburg.
Okay.
If I go straight down 460, which is right down the street from me, I can get straight to Lynchburg.
Looks like she's got a lot in her. Eh?
Yeah. You should have a busy Saturday.
Say what?
And on me. Next time. Not yet. No garage sales for Heidi. No.
Oh, that's right. She can't get her car out of her garage.
That's $30 on that
Right?
game.
Why would I put my car in the garage? It's perfectly good storage space.
You just need a basement.
Or
Yeah, we don't have basements in San Diego.
Yeah, right.
or wink wink, you wear your GoPro to go pick out a shed tomorrow. Wink wink.
What would I do with
Is
this
that code?
shed? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's code for if the rain stops, I'll be touring some sheds tomorrow.
Okay. Oh,
Nice.
that's right. That's right. You're gonna get a shed, right? A big storage
Yeah.
unit.
Yep.
How big?
Going to pick
Like
out a
20 by-
12 by 20 shed.
12 by 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's gonna get that shed. Yeah, I better get out of here too, you guys. I gotta go clean up the kitchen. Oh, buenas noches. It
Yeah.
must be late here, Josh.
I still got another hour.
Yeah.
I got another hour of listing.
Yeah, I got another hour. I got a list. List. That's my motto.
I've been listing all day. I'm tired.
But yeah, I'll
This is
probably
terrible.
wrap it up here so I can just list, and I got to turn on some podcasts, man. Zone
Okay.
in.
Me too.
All right,
Nice
everyone.
talking to you.
See you, Jimmy. See you,
Thanks
Heidi.
for hanging
Thanks
out.
for
Josh.
hanging out, Jimmy,
Goodbye,
Louis,
everybody.
Krillin was on earlier. Yakov, thank you, Heidi. Everybody have a great night. Take care.